And now we're recording.
Well, we're back. Last time,
Rearrange windows,
a lot of shit happened, wouldn't you say? There was...
A lot of shit happened because Makoto went to the bathroom and got knocked out.
Yeah, we finished the third trial. Celeste and Hifumi, it turns out, were up all night doing arts and crafts to try and frame Hiro for the murder of Taka. But it turns... Yeah, so... Celeste fucking got...
No, Yasuhiro is his name.
Yeah, famed hero for the murder of Taka. Oh, I forgot to even ask you this. I had this thought the other night, and then I immediately went to sleep. Which was, so am I meant to believe at some point that Celeste told Hifumi her real name so that he could do that dramatic reveal when he died? I don't believe that she would do that.
I guess that's up to you to decide what you're meant to believe.
Because he was like, oh, Yasuhiro is what he whispered when he died. It's like, oh, he said Yasuhiro, but he called everybody by their last names.
Turn this up. The,
Crank.
So that seems quiet. Yeah, why is it quiet on here?
Weird.
How do I do... Where do I even mixer it? Is this it? No, because that's max volume. Oh, I wonder if it's, maybe it's in the actual Stream Deck app that I modify the old volume. Oh, yeah. They're all at 50.
Oh, I don't know if you were here yesterday, Morg. So, Celeste revealed that her name was,
Kyoko Yasuhiro.
Kyoko Yasuhiro.
Meanwhile, not to be confused with Yasuhiro, first name, Hagakure, last name. Oh, why? Yeah, those all came in at default half volume. That's weird.
Weird.
There we go.
There's that beautiful full volume. Yeah. So, yeah, we finished the third trial. Celeste, whose real name turns out is Taiko Yasuhiro. Is no longer with us. And so, we asked Kyoko, hey, you were basically gone when that whole situation was going on.
Where the fuck were you?
And she said, well...
She was like, you don't need to know that. But then Makoto was like, please,
but we're friends, like...
Yeah, she was like, it's understandable. If I don't tell you, then you're going to suspect me of being the spy. And Makoto was like, no.
We're friends.
You're my friend, and I was worried about you. And Kyoko was like... And she did that sprite where she goes...
Mm-hmm. And she was like, if you go to the boys' bathroom on the second floor... There's a hidden wall in the back.
We went in there. There was folders and files and records and books. Yearbooks.
There was a piece of paper that fell out of one of the files that we touched, and it said, you must not leave.
Makoto was looking at some stuff.
Experiencing head funny.
When someone in... Was it like a... It was like a wrestling mask.
Yeah, like, kind of came up behind him and smacked him in the head. Knocked him out.
He wakes up. His head's all swimmy.
Everything's gone from the room.
Everything's emptied. He walks back to the dorm, but he hears a strange noise coming from the gym.
He goes into the gym.
Oh, you know what? If you start it up, I think it's going to recap that last thing anyway. So let's just go right on in.
So, heard a strange noise in the gym.
Leon killed Sayaka. Monokuma killed Junko. She looks pretty happy about it, though.
Mm-hmm.
Then Leon got executed. Then Mondo killed Chihiro next to an interesting poster. And then he got buttered. Hifumi killed Taka. Then Celeste killed Hifumi. Then she got executed.
Let me just make sure. One last double check. Yes, we are capturing sound. I just got scared.
Good to check.
And that brings us up to now. The next morning in the dining hall, the day after Celeste's case.
Okay, I thought we'd get an immediate recap. Makoto saw Sakura fighting Monokuma in the gym, and she said, like, I will not compromise any longer. I have decided to fight you.
And he
said, what did he say? Like, you know what happens next, or...
You know what I'm holding hostage.
Yeah.
Meaning, Makoto saw that it was in fact Sakura who is the
unrelated
quote-unquote spy for Monokuma / the mastermind. Meaning that she was most likely the person that he was talking to in that one scene of, like, you were supposed to make the first move. So, excited to find out what's going on with her. And looking much very forward to finding out more about what the fuck is going on.
What the fuck is even going on?
All right. And yeah, I think now that Celeste has been punished, there's now only seven students left.
Makoto, Yasuhiro, Hina, Sakura, Byakuya, Toko, Kyoko. 7 of them.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's do Hina voice. So now there's only 5 of us here.
Only a third of the number of people we started with.
Indeed.
Loneliness has become commonplace. That's true.
Still. What did I see yesterday? I don't understand. Sakura is the mastermind spy? Can that really be true?
Makoto, are you okay?
I saw that there was like a big Danganronpa fandom poll of character popularity a few days ago. Mm-hmm. And the 3 winners were Nagito, who you haven't met, but you know what he looks like when he dances with Sans. Mm-hmm. Nanami, who I don't know if you know who that is at all.
I do not.
You've maybe seen fan art of her.
If I have, I haven't known about who it was of.
She doesn't have a super visually striking design.
Okay.
So it's possible you've seen her and just been like, it's some anime girl.
Okay.
And then Kokichi, who
yes.
I have described as the Nagito of Danganronpa 3.
Okay.
So there's no real point to me saying any of this except, boy, really disappointed in the fandom. Anyway.
No, I'm fine.
Also, funny to think about, no Danganronpa 1 characters in the top 3. The cast of 2 is...
I can't bring it up in front of the others. If I did that, it would just confuse everyone that much more.
Okay.
Oh yeah, she's one of my favorites.
In that case, let's eat till we pass out.
She doesn't deserve to be between those 2 shitbags.
What do you mean in that case?
Well, look how scary everyone looks. It's gotta be because you're all fighting on empty stomachs, right? If you fill your belly, I'm sure you'll all cheer up. So, let's eat. Okay. Let's fry up some fish and donuts and eat till we can't stand up. Hell yeah.
That's like a Deep Impact style meteor impact extinction level event combination of foods.
Huh? Those are both breakfast time top sellers.
What did she say?
Fry
Fish
up
and
some
donuts.
fish and donuts.
I wasn't even processing. Yeah, I mean, that's fandom. Is they're like, this character is twisted. Anyway.
Still, the eat till we can't stand till we can't stand up part is a problem. After we're done, we need to go explore.
I see.
That's right. Since the class trial is over, new areas should have opened up.
It's true.
Plus, we still have alter ego. We don't have to give in to despair just yet. I think what's important is that we found out Sakura is the mastermind spy, but also that she is like, man, fuck you.
Yeah.
Which is very interesting. I'm excited to see how that plays out.
She's right. We have to plan ahead and think about the future.
You got it.
Yeah. Think happy thoughts, not deathly thoughts. Deathy thoughts.
Like when we're gonna get out of here, right? When this is all over, I think I want to get reborn for serious. I mean, reborn as someone serious.
Hey, are you okay? That sounds like something someone who is about to die would say.
I'm totally okay. I'm not gonna die. Why? Because there aren't gonna be any more murders.
Huh? What makes you so sure?
I predicted it last night. Since it revealed itself to me from the ether, there's no doubt about it.
How accurate is your fortune telling anyway?
I can usually hit 20 or 30% on a good day.
That seems really low.
some occult mystery.
Well, yeah, it's not like it's ESP or whatever. Of course I'm only gonna get it right sometimes.
The occult is bullcrap.
I told you, my fortune telling isn't like some occult thing.
Fortune telling isn't a cult?
Of course not. Clairvoyance is clairvoyance. Don't put it in the same category as cattle mutilation. I love the idea that...
Cattle. What?
I love the idea that Yasuhiro is just like a complete dumbass, but he has like this weird intuition that he can just predict the future 1 out of 5 times correctly, which is, that's pretty good. If it's true.
He's referring to the urban legend where aliens abduct cows and dissect them as part of their research.
'Cause,
Oh,
like-
I thought it was going to be like looking at what the Romans did where they'd like get some guts and look in there.
Nah.
Okay.
Because, like, is that what, I actually don't know if that's what Yasuhiro, like, thinks that he's doing, is that he's just like, yeah, I mean, I have a crystal ball because I like to have a crystal ball, but I'm just saying what I think is going to happen, and I'm usually right. Not even usually. Often right. Pretty often. No, you're calling it an urban legend? As a matter of fact, it's true. As a matter of fact, it's happened to me. It all happened one day when I went to go get a hamburger. It was a place I'd never been before. They claimed their patties were 100% all beef. So I got a burger to go and headed home. And before long, the sky was filled with a mysterious blinding light.
Some
Oh.
crazy beam came out of nowhere and locked onto my hamburger. And as soon as the beam touched it, the burger started floating in midair. And then, still floating there, the entire burger started coming apart. One part of it just vanished, while the rest fell back into my hand. Do you realize what that means? It means the burger wasn't 100% beef. It must have had some pork or something mixed in. Something like 70% pork and 30% beef would be my guess.
Fuck. That's terrible.
Can't trick me.
So I stormed back into the burger place and got up in the manager's grill, and they totally admitted
You
it.
got to get out of the grill, man.
It wasn't 100% beef. They totally mixed in ground pork with it.
How about that?
Now do you see? That is cattle mutilation. I kinda got lost halfway through.
I can't tell if you're for the occult or against it. You stink of stupidity.
Don't be mean.
I stink of... How dare you?
Well, you do stink, though.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Anyway, I hope your prediction turns out to be true. Well, at the very least, I won't murder anyone.
Me either. I mean, I would never.
Of course.
Me neither.
Indeed.
Nor I.
Yeah, that goes for me too, of course. I could never kill any of my friends.
That voice was all over the place just now.
I felt like those words of encouragement were helping us come together as one. After so much sacrifice and hardship, we finally become united.
And all it took were a couple of people with murders to get out of the way.
But
To be honest, I wish Byakuya and Toko were here for this too. But they're so hard to deal with. They only think about themselves.
yeah, we're better off without him, I say. That was enough to prove we were united for the time being, but within that bond hid weakness and fragility. All-star apologies.
Okay, that's Hina and Chihiro, maybe?
Full Metal Alchemist. We began our search as soon as we'd finished our breakfast in the dining hall. We had to find out what had opened up, what was waiting for us.
Level 4.
Now, what makes you think that that's what's going to happen?
Because there are stairs leading up to level 4.
Well, how do you know they've opened?
Because that's what happens in the early other games.
Well,
In the other... I'm just going to the store, I'm just going to the store.
well.
Might not see me anymore. I'm just going to the store.
Let's give it a shot.
Let's give the mono machine.
A dandelion.
I gotta start putting in multiples because I'm getting I'm getting repeats, and also I have way fucking too many coins.
Yeah. We are certainly not about to watch you put in 200 coins one by one, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa!
I already had those.
Nah, you had them, but then you gave them away.
Mm.
Whoa!
Wheelie suitcase.
Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh shit, I remember that.
From a mere moment ago.
I'm gonna say you get one more. And that's it. No, I was wrong!
Lucky, lucky, lucky.
Fuck! Pretty lucky.
Sunflower seeds looks like. I should probably just leave.
Everyone's like done exploring the 4th floor.
Oh, it's the civet coffee!
Yay, poo-poo.
The poo-poo coffee!
Kopi Luwak.
Sunflower seeds.
That particular flower that likes to face the sun. What do you call it? What do you call it? You didn't really get that much new stuff, did you?
Not really.
I don't actually know if you got anything new besides the coffee.
No, I got a, the maiden's handbag is new.
Oh, okay. I thought you'd already had that one.
Geared toward female fans.
Well, rip.
Pumice! Oh, it's used to distribute a full-length novel based on what the world would look like if all someone's dreams came true. Okay.
Shall we?
Yes.
Get going to what you think is going to be the 4th floor.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see about that.
Well.
That's right.
So now we have access to the 4th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. Maybe this time we'll find some kind of clue. No! This time I have to find it!
Okay.
He said that out loud. What a cool kid.
All right.
What a cool kid. What a cool kid.
A data
what
lab.
A cool kid. What a very cool kid.
And sort of a Monokuma area.
No good. The door's rattling. I guess I won't be getting in here. According to the nameplate, this is called the Data Center. But what's behind the door is a total mystery.
Alright, looks like a chem lab.
That's right.
Wahoo!
Inside the room, the smell of medicine was oppressive. So, this is the chem lab. I hope inhaling all this stuff doesn't do permanent damage.
Yeah, I don't see any fucking fume hoods.
There's probably one on the other wall.
Mm-hmm.
Sakura is lost in conversation with Hina. I need to find out what's going on with Sakura and the mastermind, but I can't while she's with Hina.
What is it, Makoto? Did you need something?
No, it's nothing.
Really? Well, okay.
Hina and Sakura seem to be lost in a deep but friendly conversation. I need to find out what's going on with the...
Huh? You need something?
No, it's nothing!
You sure? Okay then. Okay.
It's a remarkably big shelf, and it's locked with... Whoops, it's stocked with all kinds of medicine.
Ah! Listen, Makoto, listen. Just take a deep breath and calm down and listen to me.
Okay, Hina, just chill out.
There's all kinds of stuff we didn't have before. Vitamins, minerals, amino acids, creatine. And what? They even have proteinenzyme X?
What's that?
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
A high-quality
Hey.
protein drink. It's nothing like that cheap swill in the warehouse. It's connoisseur level. Jocks bonding over protein.
Oh, yeah?
This is amazing! It's a gold mine! Ah, my prayers have finally been answered. Time to load up some more prayers then.
A gold mine, huh?
Anything else? No? Yeah, alright.
So there's a cool protein drink in the chem lab. Awesome.
This school really is a death trap. Not a fume hood in sight.
An office. Jim Halpert! Ooh. Oh, shit!
This is the office. Anyway, but of course there's no hint of any teachers that we normally be able to rely on or any funny sitcom characters.
Bro!
What's up?
Huh? There's a picture on the floor. This picture. What? Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka?
Okay. What? I've never been able to tell what's going on with Hifumi's eyes in this picture.
They're black.
They're black. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting a very close look at it, and it doesn't help.
The smiling faces of two people who are dead now, and Celeste, who is not smiling but dead. A classroom without metal plates over the windows. It's exactly the same. It's just like that picture I saw before. There's no way this isn't important somehow. They're smiling the way you'd expect any normal teenager to smile. Just a normal group of high schoolers living a normal school life. I can't possibly believe they were able to smile like that in a world of despair like this. So, does that mean this picture was taken before they ever came to Hope's Peak? Which would mean everyone in the picture knew each other before they got here? Including Sayaka? No, there's no way! Monokuma did it. It must be fake!
You're fake!
Monokuma popped out of nowhere and snatched the picture from my hand.
A forgery plot? What are you, a middle schooler? You think the moon landing was fake too? Come on!
Then you're saying this picture is real?
If there were such a thing as the Nobel Truth Prize, I'd take first, second, and fourth place.
Who'd take third place?
Actually, that's probably not true.
I asked you a question. Is this picture real or is it a fake?
Oh, Makoto, you're so eager to split things in half, aren't you? But it's no use. It's just no use. If you try to split something that can't be split, you'll end up feeling like you're the one being split. The picture is real. No more, no less.
Without another word, Monokuma disappeared. So the picture is real? If it's really real, if that's true, if that's the case...
Well. Just some guys.
Anything else?
I guess just like, hey, why are there flowers all over the place?
There's a flower on the desk. Somehow it makes things feel that much weirder.
There's nothing else in here. I'll just tell you that. You don't need to do what I did and investigate every individual flower.
That'd be cool. Headmaster's office.
See, if Toby Fox made this, there would have been a funny description for each
Yeah.
flower.
Could it be?
Yep, it's a snowpuff.
The nameplate on the door says Headmaster's Room. The Headmaster's Room. There must be something worthwhile in there.
Rattle, rattle.
Huh? The door's rattling.
What a
Damn
surprise.
it!
I would have been shocked if I could have gone in there. Interesting that there's the locked data room and then just sort of a Monokuma area. Ooh, a music room.
What do you think the Monokuma area is? I'm guessing it's a regular room with probably nothing in it, even.
The Monokuma memorial small room.
He's dead?
Yeah.
This is the music room. It's hardly even a classroom. It's more like an actual concert hall.
Hey,
You know, you haven't told me what you think yet
What I think?
so
about the secret room in the boys' bathroom.
I did find the secret room, but as soon as I started looking around, I was attacked.
what?
Attacked? By who?
Well, they came from behind and I didn't have any time to react, so I didn't see who it was. And when I came to, the mountains of files and documents were all gone. I'm sorry, I know how important those were.
Fine.
It's okay. I already saw what I needed to in there. And I half suspected the mastermind might come after you.
Oh, cool, thanks. What?
Because
When I discovered the room, the mastermind must have seen me on the surveillance camera in the hallway. They must have seen me go into the boys' bathroom and not come out again. Still, I wanted you to go and see it. I wanted to see how the mastermind would react.
Gee, that was really cool of you.
Essentially, I wanted to find out if the mastermind actually knew about that room.
I could have permanent fucking brain damage, you know.
But to attack you and steal everything in the room,
And I need every brain cell I can get. I mean, I barely know what a computer is.
that must mean there was some unknown clue in there that could reveal the mastermind's identity.
Then you knew I was gonna get attacked?
that doesn't matter.
You can handle that kind of thing, though, right? After all, you're a boy.
Jesus. Did she? I didn't
What
think
does
she
she
actually.
think a boy is?
What does she think a boy is?
I didn't
She just
remember
said
that
it.
she actually did kind of think that the mastermind would attack Makoto.
Fine, I understand. You hate me. Then let me ask you something else. Do you know about the note that was left in there? The note that said, "You must not leave."
Just a second.
We shouldn't talk about that. Not here.
Kyoko stole a quick glance at the surveillance camera.
So,
I'm looking into it. If I found anything, I'll let you know.
listen to me.
Is that okay?
She made it sound like she was asking, but it was clear I wouldn't have any say in the matter.
So
I
then,
don't know what
So-
he means by that. She just said, "I don't know, but I'll let you know what I do." Is that okay? Makoto's like, "No, tell me now."
So, now it's your turn. Let's hear your secret.
Huh?
Did you think I
I
would
peed
notice?
the bed until I was 10!
You're hiding something.
That's...
what?
What's the matter? If you're right about the camera,
What's the matter?
why not just write it down?
well...
Writing it down seems worse. In front of the camera.
Well, I mean, don't show the camera. Just write it down without saying it, and then just.
We're friends, so you should be able to trust me. Isn't that what you said before?
You're right that there shouldn't be any secrets between friends, but there's nothing worse than expressing doubt about your friend when you don't have evidence for it.
Does this matter? Shit.
I'm not gonna fucking tell you.
Um,
So the question is, like,
do I tell her about what I saw?
because you got her to trust you, and you want her to know that she can, or that you trust her too. But you don't want to throw Sakura under the bus when you don't know what's going on yet. So, I mean, it's up to you.
I feel like I need to talk to Sakura first before I say anything.
Sorry, I can't tell.
Okay, if you had tried to tell her, Makoto would say, "Actually, no."
Okay.
I just wanted to increase the pressure.
Thank you.
Sorry, I can't tell you. Not yet.
Correct.
So, that's your answer.
However,
But do you think that's fair? Not you were happy to hear what I had to say, but now you're unwilling to share?
I'm sorry, I really am.
that's fine. Goodbye.
I do wish that Makoto had just said, like, "I'm sorry.
It's not mine to tell."
It's not my secret to tell. I need to talk to this person, and as soon as I've talked to them, then I'll talk to you." But, you know, in classic writing fashion, yes, all of the problems would be solved if people communicated better.
With those as her parting words, Kyoko left me standing there alone. I think I made her mad. I've already taken a good look at things around here. There's a lot to think about, but for now I should head back to the dining hall and talk to the others. Damn it, there are no... Oh, not long after I got back to the dining hall, the others began to trickle in. Boing, boing. And after a few minutes... Boing, boing. So, is this everyone?
Okay, let's discuss what we all discovered. Yeah, good idea.
Kyoko? She's ignoring me.
Hey, Makoto? Does Kyoko seem upset to you? She is, isn't she? She's totally mad.
She looks so happy about it.
Yeah, it looks like it.
It's like she's not happy about Kyoko being mad, but she is happy that she's right.
I bet it's your fault, isn't it? You must have done something to her.
Ugh, this is bad.
Well... Anyway. There was a big shelf in the chem lab on the 4th floor and had all kinds of chemicals and stuff. And there was an all-star cast of nutrient additives and supplements. You should at least go take a peek. I highly recommend it.
Makoto just goes up and drinks all the creatine.
I think you and Ogre are probably the only ones interested in stuff like that.
Save some creatine for me. You guys can drink all the adrenochrome if you want.
Makoto smash!
Oh, but it's not all good stuff, though. There was medicine and health stuff, but on top of that, there was also, a bunch of different poisons.
Poison?
They were all labeled clearly, though, so it would be hard to grab one by mistake.
It's true.
Still, we'd better make sure we're careful around there. And we probably shouldn't tell Byakuya or Toko about the poison, right?
What do you mean?
Well, just in case. You know what I'm trying to say.
Just in case. Yeah, I think you're right.
However,
It's Byakuya. It won't be long before he's discovered it for himself.
But to put something as dangerous as poison right out in the open, what kind of school is this? That's absolutely the work of the mastermind. I found a couple rooms on the 4th floor, but they were locked. The data center and the headmaster's room.
The headmaster's room? That sounds exactly like the kind of place we'd find some clues. If we could somehow unlock the door and get inside...
Who cares about a stupid lock? It should be no problem for the world's strongest missing link to knock down one measly door.
That was rude. What was that? No, please, continue. Did you say I've got the nicest butt on the block? The curviest hips in town? Is that what you said?
Hell no, I didn't.
Then what did you say? 'Cause I know you weren't talking about tearing down the door to the headmaster's room. Knocking down your headmaster's door? What kind of war on education are you trying to start here? That's my room, you know. It is now, anyway. And you're thinking of busting it down? You seriously don't want to piss me off. You have any idea how much bacteria lives on a single bear claw?
No, I was just kidding. Please don't get mad.
Bear claw.
I've never had a bear claw. I'm not mad!
You're totally mad.
I was hoping I wouldn't have to add a rule for this, but if you're gonna go around having those thoughts, I have no choice but to add to the school regulations.
Seriously?
Breaking down a locked door is prohibited. There, that's a rule now, you jerks. The new rule has been added to regulations.
Is he gone? Oh, man, I was scared for my life. I was sure he was gonna kill me for serious.
But if he would go out of his way to make up a rule like that, there's no doubt that something important must be hidden in the headmaster's room.
But now that it's a rule, there's nothing we can do.
Should have just
Kyoko
fucking
has the
broken down the door on sight. Just be like, don't even say anything. Just look at the door. Be like, okay, e-handbook.
Doesn't say anything. Metal sheets had been attached to all the windows on the 4th floor. None of them budged an inch.
in other words,
Just like everywhere else. escape from the 4th floor seems unlikely. That was to be expected, though.
So, has everyone said what they need to say?
I think so.
Serious.
But it looks like nobody found any clues at all, let alone a way out of here. I'm not even going to ask you, Makoto. I have been
Jesus.
as depressed since my house burned to the ground. Someone do something to cheer me up. Can I say something? It's because my dad was smoking in bed.
Damn, man, don't do that.
No, I have something I'd like to report. So, you guys all remember, right? You remember when I found that picture up on the 3rd floor the other day?
You mean the one that showed Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon all together, right? Yeah, I remember. What about it?
Well, I found another one. Another picture, almost just like that one.
Another one?
But this time the picture was of Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka. Huh? And they were all smiling. And the classroom in the picture didn't have any metal covering the windows.
So the picture of Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon wasn't the only one. Now you found one that had Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka.
That is what I said.
Wait, is her name Sayaka?
Sayaka. What did you think her name was?
It's Sayaka, but like the way I read it just now, like
Oh, yeah,
how's
no.
it spelled?
It does say Sakaya.
Sakaya.
Yeah. No, it is Sayaka.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Whoops.
They messed that up. Oops. But how can
Monokuma must have faked it. But if the picture is real, and it does win the Nobel Truth Prize in 1st, 2nd, and 4th place, then everyone who was in it... There would have to be some kind of hidden connection there, don't you think? Some deeper truth that we just don't understand. It can't be, it's a fake! But Monokuma said it was real. I know we could just write that off as a lie, but...
So
then you trust Monokuma's word over the people who have died?
Huh?
because
That's what you're saying, isn't it?
No, that's not it.
I'm shocked. You told everyone how we should believe in our friends, but you refused to do the same.
That's not... What's going on, Kyoko? Why are you getting so emotional and smirking a little? I don't understand why she's so angry and smirking.
Hey, come on.
Come on, guys. Stop fighting or all your good luck is gonna float away. Anyway, Makoto, you're thinking about it too much. There's no way Monokuma didn't fake that picture.
Of course.
He's just trying to confuse us. You shouldn't listen to anything Monokuma has to say.
You might be right, but still.
Are you still so conflicted? I'm just guessing. Hey! It looks like you guys have stopped playing nice.
Byakuya!
Rowan, hello. You all have the same sunken look on your faces.
Hello!
You were all so ugly before, you shouldn't let them sink any lower. When I look at you, it makes me think of a frog sinking into a pile of manure.
Why would a frog do that?
Sorry.
Why are you apologizing? Leave us alone. You're not a part of this.
That's true enough. Your problems aren't mine. We are and always will be completely separate. So whatever's causing your faces to turn so ugly has absolutely nothing to do with me. And if I happen to discover a vital clue, it wouldn't concern you in the slightest.
Huh?
Did he finally just say something useful?
hey,
Byakuya, what have you been up to?
The joke of Byakuya Togami. Rude. I don't mind telling you. Perhaps forcing your lazy brains to get to work might do you some good. I was in the bath. What else would you like to know? Today's lottery numbers?
He was taking a bath? Is he saying he's been talking to Alter Ego? Did she tell him something?
Alter Ego did say I've almost cracked the last batch of files.
Maybe we should all go take a bath.
Splash, splash, we were taking a bath.
Good idea.
A mixed bath?
A mixed bath!
If Alter Ego really did tell him something, we'll have to take a mixed bath. I wonder what it could have been.
Casually walking over to the bath.
Hey, Toko.
When I got to the dressing room,
Hey, Toko.
Toko was sitting alone on the bench, the laptop in front of her. Toko, did you decide to come hear what Alter Ego has to say too?
What's your problem?
I already heard it. With Master. With Master. You don't have to keep saying it. Anyway, so what are you doing right now? Shut up. Stop bothering me.
Get out of the way, we have to talk to Alter Ego.
No, I made Master a promise. A promise? Master told me to wait here, so that's what I'm doing. What are you, his dog? Ugh. If it's what Master wants, I'd do anything he asks.
You just love being mistreated.
Well, fine. If you really want me gone, by all means. See you later. Hey guys, what's going on?
We'd like you to move?
Sure thing. Just kneel before me and beg.
First a mega masochist, now a super sadist.
You
Click the old
SOB!
laptop, just be like, yeah, let me just scooch in here. Ah.
Damn it. Could you...
Toko, seriously, I'm asking you nicely to let us use the laptop.
Didn't you hear what I said? I told you to kneel and beg.
Come on, Makoto, give her the old 1-2 combo. 1, drop to your knees. 2, beseech. Why are you acting like you're not part of this? I was as desperate
boy.
as I felt. What? Finally, I did kneel down in front of her and I said, please, I'm begging you, will you please let us use the laptop?
I'm on fire.
Such an ultra miraculous feeling of happiness. All my pent-up anger at Master for abusing me is evaporating.
Sorry.
So, even you realize it's abuse.
Hey,
That should be enough, right? Hurry up and let us talk to Alter Ego. Okay!
Bye, Toko.
Everyone, come closer. I already told Byakuya, but I was finally able to crack open all the files that were on this laptop. Sorry to have kept you all waiting.
correct.
Just what I thought.
I see.
Finally, the time has come.
I'm starting to get kind of nervous. I felt the same way. Resting on the keyboard, my hands had started to shake.
Just a second.
Move.
The single word was like a sharpened blade. Wounded, I moved to let her take over.
So then,
Here we go.
Kyoko began typing. The words appeared. He's so impressed. He's always like, I've never seen such W's
Yeah.
PM.
Kyoko is like, I literally just did like a Mavis Beacon when I was in 4th grade. Like, what is so impressive? He's just like,
She didn't hunt or peck.
The words appearing as fast as I can read them. Can you tell us what you found out?
sure. I analyzed the files and extracted all the useful information I could find. And on one particularly important fact I discovered was that a certain plan had been put into effect here. To isolate the students of Hope's Peak Academy and create a communal life for them. That was the stated goal of the plan. But it was meant to be more than just a normal school life. The students were intended to live out the rest of their lives here.
That's...
I see.
It's exactly the situation we found ourselves in.
Well, not exactly.
It's
There's
quite
a little more
unthinkable,
going
isn't
on
it?
here.
And what's more, the one who came up with the plan was none other than the administrators of Hope's Peak themselves. Huh? Wait, what? Hold on. Then the reason we've been imprisoned here, it wasn't the work of some psycho freak or criminal organization or whatever? It was the school itself?
That doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that?
just a second.
I don't think Alter Ego is finished. Perhaps we should hear the rest.
No!
It seems that the reason they devised this plan was because of what happened 1 year ago. This is how they described that event. They said it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. What does that mean?
Yeah, what kind of name is that for something?
Otherwise known as the tragedy, It was apparently some sort of devastating occurrence. Because of the tragedy, Hope's Peak Academy was forced to discontinue its role as a school and close down.
See.
Things are finally starting to make sense. What this means is, 1 year ago, this tragedy took place. And whatever it was, it forced Hope's Peak to shut down. From there, they decided to use the school as a kind of staging ground.
That's right.
They planned to sequester the students here, where they would live out the rest of their lives.
So,
Why would the Hope's Peak administrators want to shut everyone in like that? And what could this tragic event have possibly been?
In a flash, faster than I could ever have imagined, Kyoko had typed their questions into the computer. And the answer we got was...
Sorry, I don't know. If that information was ever on this computer, it's gone now.
What was the question?
Oh, what could this
What
tragic
was
event
it?
have
Okay.
been? I'm totally useless. I'm sorry.
And that's all she said. Then, is this really the end? We get halfway through the answer and that's it?
indeed.
It would appear so. Disappointing. There's one other thing I forgot to mention. I think it might be important. I believe it has to do with the mastermind.
The mastermind? Kyoko's fingers moved even faster than they had so far.
Did you figure out the mastermind's identity?
No, that I still don't know. But I did find a clue, I think. The one leading the Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak headmaster. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now.
The headmaster?
Here in the school?
Okay.
Then that's gotta be the mastermind. I mean, Monokuma's been calling himself the headmaster, right? Which makes the real headmaster that much more suspicious.
Serious.
But if we break down the door to his room, we're dead, right? So what are we supposed to do?
I'll find a way.
Huh?
No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster.
What?
No matter the cost.
So,
Kyoko, what's going on?
I...
I can't explain why. I just know that I have to find him.
She has to? Kyoko, what's going on with you? When she heard about the headmaster, her reaction was almost violent.
I mean, wouldn't it be... Whatever. That seems very rational to me. We should see if Alter Ego has any more information.
That seemed to be her attempt to regain her composure, and she started typing again. And I could barely even see her fingers, they were moving so fast! Did you learn anything else?
I'm sorry. That's everything I found. All the information on this laptop seems to be pretty old, so that's all I can do from here. I'm really sorry.
Then it really is all over.
Hey.
Wait, Alter Ego seems to have more to say. It's kind of a different topic, but I was wondering about something. I haven't seen Celeste, Hifumi, or Taka since yesterday.
Oh boy.
A heavy silence fell across the room. The only sound was the flat, precise clicking of keys as Kyoko typed.
They're all dead.
What? I see. Certainly I knew that was a possibility, but it really happened. There's no point in me getting depressed over things I can't do anything about.
Anyway.
Well then, I guess that's it.
That's it. A simple phrase that held so much meaning. She began typing again.
You've done your job. Thank you.
I'm done? I guess I am, huh? Then, maybe I'll take a little rest. I'm kinda tired. Bye, everyone. See you later.
With that, the laptop entered sleep mode.
I see.
So Alter Ego did everything she could.
Indeed.
We won't have to talk to her all that much anymore. But I feel kinda sorry for her.
But
You feel sorry? But she's just a computer program, right?
Well,
I know, but still. She did everything she could for us, you know?
I mean, yeah, it did, but that's what a computer program is designed to do. You don't tell a computer good job every time you shut it down, do you?
I do. Great job, buddy.
That's the monitor!
That's the monitor! Ah! Great work. There we go.
Careful, don't hit the power
the
button!
Well, no.
But I should, and I will from now on, now that
When we
you
talked to
mention it.
Alter Ego, I guess I just didn't see it that way.
I know what you mean. I feel the same way. Hey, come on, it's just a program. You can tell the difference between a program and a friend, right? But, you know, what's the difference between us and that program, really?
If this was Zero Escape, Makoto would be like,
Have you ever heard of the Chinese room? Huh? I started thinking about how you would differentiate a person and an AI. Alter Ego isn't human, I know that. It's just a program running on a computer. But at the same time, I couldn't help but think of her as our friend.
That's right.
Yeah, she's no different from us. She's still our friend.
I think maybe I understand where you're coming from. Then there's no problem calling her a friend. After all, the more friends the merrier, right? Check this out. Friendship has no survival value. Instead, it gives value to survival.
So,
Anyway,
Don't so anyway that. It's totally smart and cool thing I quoted from I don't remember where.
I'm gonna Google that.
anyway, there's nothing more Alter Ego can do to help us.
Friendship gives
As such, her role in this is
value
over.
to survival.
Am I wrong about that?
Oh, it's C.S. Lewis.
Narnia.
The Four Loves.
Oh, that must be from one of the essays that he wrote about. Probably the different forms of love.
It is a book called The Four Loves from 1960, exploring the nature of love from a Christian and philosophical perspective through thought experiments.
Yup.
There you go.
Probably gets into agape
Need
and all that other
/ gift
stuff.
love, whatever that means.
No, but
just a second.
And frankly, I question the ease with which you decide who is and isn't your friend.
do you really mean that?
The story's gotten off track. We should go over what Alter Ego said one more time.
Yeah, good idea. What was the Hope's Peak staff thinking? Why are they making us kill each other?
Alter Ego said that what happened 1 year ago is what started everything.
Well,
Yeah, she said it was the biggest, most awful, most hopeless event in human history, right?
It must have been a huge incident, whatever it was. But did something like that really happen a year ago?
Oh, I forgot that was me.
I don't remember anything happening that you could describe that way. What about you guys?
I don't really watch the news, so... Sorry, nothing comes to mind.
anyway.
That event led to the closing of Hope's Peak. If nothing else, it must have had some kind of connection to this school.
Maybe all the students here were killed or something.
That kind of catastrophe would have been all over the news. At least one of us would remember that.
Could it be?
Then, maybe they covered it up. That would explain why one of us knew that the school had been shut down. Totally covering up something like that. I suppose it's not totally impossible.
What's wrong with our government? Our taxes pay their salaries. They should be handling stuff like that.
Anyway,
Maybe. But right now there's only one path open to us.
so
We have to find the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. We have to find him and make him tell us everything.
no matter what,
And as long as we can get our hands on him, I think...
Kyoko, when she said headmaster, I got that feeling again.
But even that is a problem not so easily solved. Yeah, you're right.
so then,
Well, our business is done here, so for now, we should get out of here.
Oh yeah, good idea.
Then I... Welcome back. Is it really that dusty? Wait, I mean... No, I'm not waiting anymore. I'm not guarding it. Byakuya's gonna be so mad at me. Let's avoid getting involved any further.
Good call.
I didn't even realize that
Anyway,
Genocide
bye.
Jack was still there the whole time.
But as we left the dressing room, someone was there waiting for us.
My heart is pounding away. It's pounding with anger.
You're not still mad about that whole breaking into the headmaster's room thing, are you?
Oh, that little matter doesn't even matter a little. And I'm a little jealous of you guys enjoying an indecent mixed bath, but that doesn't matter either. It's building. I feel it building. My head's about to boil over with rage.
Don't get so angry. Here, let me help center your chakra.
Etch this on the walls of your brain, okay? When you do something to me, I do it right back. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang.
Fang for a fang? Be careful, he just chanted the incantation of devastation!
No, it's just a saying.
Oh, I see. But what's he talking about?
As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be... Okay then. Sweet dreams,
You know, we didn't say anything for a moment, but Rowan does make a good point. What if it's a headmaster?
Correct.
Sorry. As you know, I'm on call, so I hear my phone vibrate and I go, oh, fuck!
So, it's nighttime.
Hey,
What doesn't everyone want to do? Celeste was the one who suggested our nighttime rule, but she's gone now. I think we should still avoid being out at nighttime. I know it'll make me feel better that way.
I agree.
it's true.
Very well then. In that case, time for bed.
So everyone headed back to their rooms. Monokuma's parting words left me feeling anxious the rest of the night.
Oh boy.
Once I was back in my room, I got lost in thought. What we learned from Alter Ego kept on spinning around and around in my mind. The administrators of Hope's Peak had planned all of this. They did it because of the tragedy which had happened a year before. And apparently the headmaster is the one behind it all, the mastermind. All these mysteries make me worried. But I still have to try and unravel them, bit by bit. I'm sure the road will be long and tough, but I don't have any other choice. Using the power of friendship, we will solve this mystery.
Let's talk a bit about where I was at before I became a bear. At first, I was at a total loss. I just had no idea what I should become. A lady in our tech support department suggested I try being a shrimp. She was like, oh, the company's been trying to push for this forever. It's a really incredible offer. But as she laid out all the details, it turned out it wasn't a tiger prawn like I'd hoped, but a little popcorn shrimp. That's totally tiny. I would have been the world's smallest mascot. I like eating shrimp. I didn't want to be one myself. Plus, someone might come along and step on me. So then the lady totally started laughing at me. She was like, you think you can do you think we can do a tiger prawn on our budget? So ultimately, I decided to become a bear instead.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
Okay. Could have been a shrimp, but he's a bear.
Good morning, everyone. Get ready.
His mom's always like, you could have been a shrimp.
Could have been a shrimp.
Could have been a shrimp.
First things first, I need to head to the dining hall. I feel like shrimp today, I don't know why. And not in the way that I usually feel like shrimp, because everyone around me is 5 feet taller than me.
Hello.
What the fuck are you doing over there, you freak?
Why are you in the corner?
Go eat breakfast, you fucking asshole.
Well, the breakfast meeting.
You honestly expect me to go?
Yeah, I do expect you to eat breakfast, you fucking asshole. Oh, as long as I'm here. I should ask Byakuya what he made of the stuff Alter Ego told us. Actually, no, I'd better not. The surveillance camera would catch us for sure.
So?
Oh, well... He's gone.
Way to go, bud.
My friend.
Good morning. Oh,
Good morning. Good morning, Hina.
Kodo?
morning. Hey, so yesterday you were kind of cool.
When? Huh?
Yeah.
You know, when you said Alter Ego was your friend.
Oh, that's generous of you.
I was thinking the same thing. But when stuff like that happens, I never know how to say what I'm thinking.
You got it.
So I'm really glad you said it for me. So, thanks!
You're welcome.
That's nice.
You're usually, like, totally normal. But when the time comes, bam! You bust out your special power.
That is the thing about Makoto.
I
Hina
mean,
is literally nice.
Yeah.
But Makoto is the ultimate literally nice.
I mean, even before yesterday, when stuff comes up, it's like, you always do something about it.
Even before yesterday? Are you talking about the class trials and stuff? I mean, that stuff is just... It just kind of took care of itself, you know?
It totally didn't. With your power and Sakura's and everyone else, I'm sure we'll get out of here.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I am right. All right. Now we've got that fighting spirit, let's go get some grub.
Shrimp, shrimp, shrimp! She's right, even if the road is long. Wait, didn't I say this earlier? If we don't keep moving on forward, we'll never reach our goal.
Just jumping all over. Stuttering into the wall.
Toko's here.
As I entered the dining hall, the first thing I saw was her.
What are you staring at?
Oh, Toko.
What's your
What? You think your eyes will just rot just by looking at me? Fine, then don't look at me.
I think he's just surprised to see you at the breakfast meeting is all.
Indeed. It's been quite a while since you joined us. Yeah, what made you change your mind? Byakuya said he likes a girl to have some meat on her bones, so...
Absolutely did not happen.
I'm gonna start eating. I'm gonna force it down into my stomach. I'm gonna eat till I drop. I refuse to lose. I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Well, other than that...
Anyway.
It looks like Kyoko isn't here. Oh, she said she'd come by later. She was talking to me. She seemed perfectly friendly to me. I don't know what the fuck is going on with you. Later?
You know?
Yeah, after you leave. She's not even trying to hide it anymore.
Oof. I know I said she wanted you to show some backbone, but you didn't need to show her that much.
You didn't need to show her your whole sacrum.
You're dirty, Makoko. Dirty! President Dirty of Dirtlandia.
You did say Makoko.
You're dirty, Makoto. Dirty. President Dirty of Dirtlandia.
You don't understand.
You're the type who takes the stairs of love 3 steps at a time, aren't you?
I'm telling you, it's not like that.
Just shut up already, Hina. You've been running your filthy mouth like that all morning.
I appreciate the support,
Filthy?
but...
Me? Don't make me repeat myself. I am not filthy. It's no use denying it. We can all see how disgusting you are. Shut up! You and that lusty body of yours. Night after night, you go out for your illicit club meetings. What? Hey, knock it off.
I think what's happening here is
I can't deal with dirty stuff like
what we
that.
are seeing is that Toko has an extremely filthy mind, which is how she's able to write her extremely, like, best-selling romance novels. And she just spins horny imaginings at all moments with everyone she sees. And this is what happens when you hang out with Toko, I think.
Your midnight extracurricular activities only put us in even more danger.
Please.
Stop it. What on earth? You'd like me to stop, wouldn't you? Your sweaty hands gripping the big fat chalk tight. Going for all that extra credit. Your screams are like the screech of a violated blackboard. Gross. And oh, it's amazing. And decent ideas are coming to me one after another. So, would you rather have your black eye on the left or the right? Sorry.
Hey, come on.
Are we? Just realized this froze.
Oh, Streamlabs froze.
Make
Did
sure
we
we're
freeze?
still... Okay, we're still good. That's fine.
Sweet.
It'll
Yeah,
It'll
stream
fix
was
itself.
something weird. Let's leave. Yeah.
Oh, let's leave Toko alone. She's gone a little funny from all her pent-up frustration. Anyway, you and Coco need...
We're all doing it.
We're all cocoing.
We're cocoing.
It's Coco night, everybody.
Anyway, you and Kyoko need to make up already, you know? Yeah, I know. I mean, of course I want things to get better as soon as possible. But with everything that's been going on, I haven't even had a chance to talk to her about what I saw. Before anything, I need to talk to Sakura about it.
Oh, here, one sec. As long as this isn't working, let me put that here. Yeah, because I am realizing now that the chat window has not been refreshing. So we didn't even know that Monster Shaped was here. Hello! Dungeon Rad Pond. Seems like I came in on Toko being as usual.
She's
Yeah.
super normal.
Yeah. I was trying to place when you arrived.
Sakura?
What is it?
Can you make some time later? I was hoping I could talk to you.
Ah! Now that Kyoko's dumped him, Makoto's trying to win Sakura's heart. Are you in heat, Makoto? Don't care who they are as long as they've got the right equipment.
Just the worst.
Watch out, Sakura. Makoto's transformed into a wild beast. Prime Minister Wild Beast of Beastopia.
Why is this happening to me?
Can our talk wait till tomorrow? I'd like to get some rest today. For some reason, I've been feeling worn down these last few days. Huh? Are you sick? Did you get hurt? No, nothing serious. I've just had some minor aches and pains.
Huh? Is that... It must be because of that battle. Damn, how much of a badass is Monokuma?
But it must be pretty bad if you have to go rest. Are you sure it's okay?
Who killed... Yes, it was Celeste.
Hifumi and Celeste conspired. Hifumi killed Taka. Celeste killed Hifumi. She was the true mastermind and got him to think all sorts of that Taka did all sorts of horrible things. And so he went along with her plan to frame Yasuhiro.
In Hifumi's defense, he thought that Taka
had done something like really horrible.
Yeah.
Celeste sucks.
And also her name was Tayako, first name Tayako, last name Yasuhiro, hence
why he said Yasuhiro
killed him.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So that's where we're at.
It must be pretty bad if you have to go rest. Are you sure you're okay? I'm sure a protein shake and some sleep will get me back on my feet.
Not how that works.
That's true. Protein is good for all kinds of stuff.
Not like that.
You guys, like, worship protein. It's like your god or something.
Makoto, I don't know what it is what you want to talk to Sakura about, but save it till tomorrow. She's in pain.
Also, if you're just arriving, Makoto caught a glimpse of Sakura confronting Monokuma, where he surmised that she was, in fact, the traitor, who Monokuma had taken someone hostage to coerce her into working for him, and the plan was for her to get the ball rolling by doing the first kill. But then Leon
and Sayaka did their thing.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
You know?
But she was telling Monokuma to go fuck himself. So she was betraying him, is what happened.
Well, for now, let's eat.
Eat? I'm kind of nervous.
Huh? How come?
'Cause I don't usually eat in front of other people. Ever since I was a kid, I'd eat by myself.
What about your family?
Oh, well, yeah. I used to live with my dad, my mom, and my mom.
Wonder Woman. It's the Wonder Woman guy and his 2 wives.
You had 2 moms?
What? That's just how things were.
That's like a serious issue.
Nope. Just let it go. You're asking for trouble getting involved with her more than you have to. How dare you speak to me with that disgusting mouth of yours? Stop saying stuff like that.
Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and eat. If I don't, Kyoko will never show up. And then she'll starve to death and I'll be considered the blackened. Pretty miserable situation, man. I scarfed down breakfast as fast as I could and immediately headed back to my room. I'll have to wait till tomorrow to confront Sakura about what I saw, but in a way I'm kind of relieved. It takes a lot of courage to stand face to face with Sakura and accuse her of something.
Free time. Let's see.
Let's go hang out with Kyoko.
Well, okay. Alright, I've hung out with him twice. She doesn't want to talk to me. Aoi, maybe. Toko, maybe. Sakura doesn't. Or we've already hung out twice, and also she doesn't want to talk to me right now. Okay. Let's go talk to Aoi. If Aoi even wants to talk to me.
Where you at, Hina? Getting some rest. Man, she's really rusty, huh? That she would be so run down after one fight as the ultimate martial artist. See, this is why Makoto should have been sparring with her this whole time, to keep her sharp.
Hi!
Hey, Kyoko, wanna hang out?
Anyway.
Go fuck yourself.
I'm busy. I don't have time to waste.
Okay, sorry.
Ooh, look at the floor. I don't know if
Yeah.
I've ever noticed that before, that it's...
Like a cool.
What's going on down there?
I
It's
don't
like a
know.
weird cyberpunk kind of... Oh, maybe the idea is that since the data room is on this floor, that those are like the servers or something?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never noticed that floor before. Before.
Pushing on him doesn't help. Smacking him doesn't help. What the heck is up with those things? Sorry, I'm talking about the metal plates covering all the windows. Ah, I know. We should try grabbing the top and yanking down on it.
That's a titties joke.
You want to do some stretches with me?
I followed Hina's lead and did some elaborate stretching.
A present. I mean, I have 3 flotation donuts.
Let's see what else we got. Was there... Check the G-Sick thing. I can't remember if it said it's like waterproof or something. Nah, okay. Thong for swimming? A swimming thong? Yeah, nothing standing out besides the what you call it?
The donut.
Donut, yeah. Oh, the vibrator.
Pumice, maybe?
Get you really, really smooth for the water.
Here, take this. It's called a man's fantasy. I used it to motivate myself to watch you in the bath.
I think I'll give her the pumice.
Yeah. I think she'll like the pumice.
Thanks, I'm super stoked.
Oh, she didn't like it that much.
Is something wrong, Hina?
I've reached my limit. I'm stuck in here. Can't do any sports, can't do anything. I'm sick of it. I want to get out under the sun and do some laps, run a marathon. I want to do some real sports.
Check if the chat is... Okay. I can go back to here. Oh, sorry.
Hina, calm down, okay?
I can't do anything anything in here. If I can't move around, I'm gonna die. Like a bunny rabbit.
But I always heard rabbits die from loneliness.
Whatever. I'm gonna die if I can't get some proper physical activity.
Don't you think that's a little extreme?
You think I'm kidding, don't you? But I seriously can't sit still, you know? Why else would I have joined 6 sports teams in school? Holy shit.
6?
That's right.
Yeah, track, basketball, softball, volleyball, tennis, and the big one. That probably should have been Makoto, but
Nope.
it says...
Nope.
Really?
Yep.
Track, basketball, softball,
And the
volleyball,
big
tennis, and
one.
the big one. And
It's
then
still her. It's still her.
the big one?
She got to her main sport but ran out of juice. I think it's gotta be... Your main sport is swimming, right?
Yeah, you got it. God, I don't even care what stroke it is. Just get me in a pool under the blue sky.
But isn't it hard to do that many sports, even for you?
If I can't move, I'll just shrivel up and die. And I need a challenge. More and more new stuff to try.
A challenge? Okay, I'll fight you.
What I really love about
Will you
sports
fight me?
isn't winning, you know? It's having to fight and struggle and give it all till you've got to reach the top. It's that excitement, that fear you might suffer a heartbreaking loss. When you finally reach that goal, it's just lonely. It's lonely at the top, you know?
You gotta do the best you can and work out twice a day. She's so right. I'm not gonna do that, but...
I never really got into sports, so I couldn't really relate to what she was talking about. I,
One-
for one, call it sports ball.
100 jumping jacks.
Every day.
Every day.
100 crunches. Every day.
100 push-ups.
Every day.
Run 4 miles.
Every day. I think it was 1 mile.
Oh, it's just 1 mile.
But I could tell that the reason Hina was so amazing was how hard she could fight and struggle.
So that's why I want to push myself as hard as possible when it comes to swimming. I want to aim for the very highest mountaintop.
The highest mountaintop?
I'm talking about the gold medal, of course. Aim for the gold, even if it means I'm a super gold spaz.
Did she just call herself...
Let's not say that word.
Okay.
If she
Yeah.
says it again, let's just not say it.
Okay.
Okay, but if that's what you want, isn't that all the more reason? If you have a goal, why are you standing around making excuses?
Excuses? Hey, when did I ever make any excuses?
Sure, maybe we're stuck in here right now with no way out. But if you really make an effort, shouldn't you try to see what you can do in here?
That's a challenge. You just made an official challenge.
Yeah, totally.
But I think you're right. If I want to get that gold medal, I have to make every effort I can.
It's worth mentioning that this conversation goes exactly the same if you get it before the pool has been found. So that's
I
kind
want
of
to
what's going
become
on
a
here.
genius of effort. I bet Ian Thorpe said something like that.
That's a pro swimmer.
Thank you. Yeah, I can't go around making excuses just because we're stuck in here. All right, I think I'm going to do some push-ups in my room. Like maybe 1,000 or something.
Almost before she was done talking, Hina took off like a bat out of hell. She recovered exactly as fast and strong as I would have expected.
I'm gonna go do 1,000 push-ups and pumice the shit out of my feet.
Hell yeah.
Once we were all done, I headed back to my room. Wahoo!
Wahoo.
Oh shit, did the recording stop? Oh no. I'll start it again, but I'll probably just put the full Twitch VOD on YouTube in that case.
Sounds good.
Who's next? Who's next? Who's next?
I already...
We got Byakuya, we got Toko, we got Hiro, we
He's
got...
dead. Alright, I've only talked to Byakuya the one time. I've talked to Yasuhiro twice. Kyoko doesn't want to talk to me. Just talked to Aoi. I've only talked to Toko
Once.
the once. Sakura doesn't want to talk to me. Alright, so...
I'm sure she would love to, she's just not feeling very well. Mm-hmm. I mean, she is still your friend Sakura.
Yes. I think... I assume everybody's still up on that. Oh, no. They've moved.
Usually they come back to the dorms in the second part of the day.
Well, I don't really feel like talk. I feel like I haven't talked to Toko as Toko, so...
No, you did.
I did, but
Like very early.
I did very early on, but
Did
yeah,
you hang
not...
out with Genocide Jack? I can't remember if
I
that
can't remember
happened.
if I did.
I think you thought about it. I don't remember if we actually ended up doing it.
It said she was in the hallway. Here she is. Oh, she's Genocide Jack right now.
Well, there you go.
Let me try and hang out with her and see what happens. What's up? You want to go on a murder spree with me?
Is it really a good idea to hang out with Genocide Jack?
Oh, yeah. You want me to kill you or something? You're not even close to getting me heated up.
The time I spent with the murderous fiend was almost valuable. Did I just get a little closer to Genocide Jack?
Alright. What am I going to give her?
She probably likes a black croissant.
She probably would love the... She would probably love the fucking... What's it called? The dynamo. The Kokeshi dynamo.
She is a very horny character, but I don't know.
Twice. I don't know what she likes other than scissors.
Her
being
own
horny.
scissors. I'm gonna look it up, actually. I don't know. I won't tell you unless you want me to, but...
No, you can tell me. I don't really think it matters that much.
Okay. Let's see what Genocide Jack likes to receive as a gift. She loves the Everlasting Bracelet, the Maiden's Handbag, or if you want to get it out of your inventory, the Kokeshi Dynamo.
I do have the Everlasting... I don't have the Everlasting Bracelet, but I do have the Maiden's Handbag. And...
Give her the fucking Dynamo.
Give her the Dynamo, yeah.
Nobody else wants it.
Nope. Get out some of that frustration you've got.
Toko's gonna find it in her room and be like,
What?
what the fuck?
You're giving this to me? For really real? Oh man, I'm getting excited. Like, whoa here.
Seeing Genocide Jack so pleased with the vibrator I gave her makes me happy, I guess.
Aww.
End of interaction.
So, is that the first time that you've hung out with someone and not gotten a little scene?
I think so.
So that doesn't mean that there isn't a scene. That just means that oh, something's happening. You don't. That just means that you don't have enough like points.
Oh, I
so
see.
if you hang out with her again, you might get a scene with her.
Oh boy.
You're really just mashing through it all, huh?
He made a special announcement to ask us to come to the gym, and he sounded pretty serious about it too.
I don't know if I remember what this is. No, I remember what's about to happen.
You're the last one. Everyone else is already inside.
Aren't you gonna go in?
I have a bad feeling about this.
More than just a feeling, probably. Monokuma did call us all together after all. Sakura?
Makoto, if something happens to me, Hina.
Huh?
No, never mind. Who would ever believe in someone who doesn't believe in themselves?
Sakura?
The music of normal.
Everyone must have heard the announcement, and once we were all gathered in the gym, it began.
Ah, the cutscene of something good is about to happen.
Right. Monokuma's little glass of water reminded me also to stay hydrated.
Yeah. Okay, let's get this show on the road. You're about to give us your next motive presentation, aren't you? Hmm?
That's right.
You got us all together to present another motive, right?
Is he right? We have to go through this again?
No, not again. I can't take it anymore.
I see.
I'm impressed by your level of dismay. You finally see just how low on the totem pole of life you really are. No.
No, 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 no! That's not it at all. We're not here to talk about motive. The reason I gathered you all here is so that I could get rid of my grudge. Your grudge?
Why?
We have a grudge against you, of course, but I don't recall you ever having a grudge against us.
I told you yesterday, didn't I? An eye for an eye and a fang for a fang.
Stop beating around the bush. Just tell us what you're talking about.
Well, Byakuya, you've already told everyone how one of you might be working as a spy for me, right?
Yeah, so what about it?
Well, today I'd like to tell you about that spy.
What?
So guess what? The spy is actually Sakura Ogami!
He said it so openly, it made it sound like it wasn't that big of a deal. Even though he just revealed a huge secret. What did you just say? He said the spy is Sakura.
What are you talking about? There's no way Sakura's a spy. Right, Sakura? Sakura? I guess I can repeat what I said to you off stream that I think is... why I think Sakura decided it that right after the third trial. Why she decided to confront Monokuma and say, I'm not your spy anymore. And I think the reason that I thought was a lot of the third trial was about how Celeste had manipulated everybody into performing this act. And Hina especially, but everybody was like, so everything was all a lie. All of the scream, everything she said, it was all a lie. And I feel like that probably, Hina being like, everything she said has been a lie. I think that probably really got to Sakura.
Yeah,
I think that really made her think, I can't do this anymore.
There was some stuff in there also with Makoto being like, no, we need to go through this because I want to trust you, Celeste, because we're friends. Mm-hmm. I think, yeah, a lot of the friendship and the dishonesty talk and the manipulation, I think, really got to Sakura.
And I might just make Sakura fulfill the promise she made sometime soon. And if she doesn't, I can't be responsible for what might happen to that hostage of mine. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. What you guys choose to do with that information is up to you. Roaster, boiler, killer, don't kill her, whatever. Either way, I can't wait.
And just like that, he was gone. Finally, I understood what he had been talking about. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. In other words, betrayal would be met with betrayal. So what does this mean? Is it true? Has Ogre really been spying on us for the mastermind?
What are you saying? There's no way. But that is what the stuffed animal said, right? Well, he's wrong. There's just no way. Well, Sakura, if he's wrong, all you have to do is tell us. I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier. What?
Then he was being serious for serious? Ogre's been working for the mastermind?
So you've been lying to us all this time? It's not true. Sakura was probably being controlled. There's gotta be some reason. She didn't have a choice. She was just forced to do it.
Yeah, I'm sure Hina's right. The mastermind probably threatened her somehow, considering that he out loud mentioned the hostage. Mm-hmm. And Sakura had no choice but to do what she was told.
What? You're talking like you know that for a fact.
Because I do know it for a fact. Because I saw it. I saw Sakura and Monokuma fighting. And that's when I heard it. Monokuma mentioned a hostage a second ago, right? And during their fight, I heard Sakura say she decided to fight against the mastermind.
I see.
You saw all that?
The mastermind took a hostage, so you were forced to swear loyalty to them, right? But in the end, you made up your mind to betray the mastermind.
Which means Sakura isn't our enemy. She's a friend who we can trust without question. Is that it? Ridiculous. Do you live in some sort of alternate reality fairy tale?
She was the mastermind's tool. You absolutely cannot trust someone like that.
He's right. We can't just believe whatever she says now.
How can we even be sure she really did betray the mastermind? Maybe this is a double bluff, and she's still doing exactly what the mastermind wants.
Sakura would never do that!
Okay then, Sakura. If you really have cut ties with the mastermind, tell us who they really are.
Well, sorry, I can't. Even I don't know that.
You don't know? That just makes you all the more suspicious.
She's telling the truth. You have to believe her.
Shut up. I'm not finished questioning her. Next question. What's this about a promise? What did the mastermind order you to do?
I was told to kill one of my friends.
It suddenly felt like the temperature in the room had dropped 20 degrees. The weight of those words.
I see. So even now you've taken aim on our lives?
You're wrong. I'm telling you. Sakura would never do that. You don't have to yell. We can hear you just fine. Don't you have an inside voice? It's because you're not listening to me. Please stop. You don't need to defend me anymore. I have to take full responsibility for this. How do you intend to do that? By destroying the mastermind.
What?
I'm going to challenge them. Even if it means we both go down, I will defeat them. That is how I intend to take responsibility. Hold on! What do you mean if you both go down? Hina. I'm sorry I didn't tell you about this. What?
I'm sorry.
I didn't know what to do. I went back and forth about confiding in you again and again. But I was scared. I thought if I told you, you might think less of me. Sakura!
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Sakura turned away from us and left the gym. And then... we all went right to bed. In our little nightcaps. With our little candlestick.
About to honk shoe the fuck out of this bedroom.
Honk shoe, we said. With despair.
Well, it's nighttime. We should all go to bed.
Hold on, this whole thing with Sakura is...
Over. She's our enemy. There's nothing more to discuss.
No, Sakura is not our enemy. Why? Why doesn't anyone understand her?
What is it you think you understand? You didn't even know who she really was.
That's...
Calm down.
Let it go for now, Hina. Talking about it isn't going to help anything. But...
Anyway,
go to your room, cool down, and we can just continue this discussion tomorrow.
It was the worst. The mood at the end of the night was just the worst. Being in such an awful mood. We were honestly glad the day was over. Sakura is the spy. She's the traitor. Byakuya said Sakura is the enemy, but he's wrong. She's not my enemy. She's my friend, without a doubt. But what can I do? What can I do to make everyone believe in Sakura? How?
As long as you're human, there will always come a point where you wish you could do things differently. Even a baseball player in the major leagues. Even a soccer player touring Europe. Even a famous singer who started her career as a backup dancer on a sketch comedy show.
Any idea who that is? I feel like that's gotta be someone
gotta be
specific,
somebody.
but I don't know who.
She makes a brilliant debut, but instead of going for more, she marries some third-rate actor and retires. Every human has regrets, has things they'd like to go back and change.
But I don't, because I'm a bear.
That's great.
Good for you, man. Also, fuck you.
Yep.
I'll say it. This bear sucks.
Yeah, this is a fucked up bear. Don't care for him.
Hey, fuck this bear.
Fuck that bear, bro.
I'm worried about Sakura. I need to hurry up and get to the dining hall.
Okay, so you remember that thing that I couldn't tell you
Hey,
about? Are we good?
Kyoko. Good Moko. Alright. She really that mad at me? But actually, it's not just Kyoko. Ever since Monokuma has summoned us last night, the atmosphere around here has gotten really heavy. I can almost feel it looming over us, weighing us down. Well, if nothing else, I need to patch things up with Kyoko as soon as Poco. Oh, Makoto, you okay? Huh? What do you mean?
You were late, so we were worried about you.
Thank you, Toko. What a dullard.
Toko? Byakuya? What are you doing here?
They're taking refuge here.
Mm-hmm. Don't make that stupid face. We have to protect ourselves against the Mastermind's tool.
The Masterminds... Are you talking about Sakura? That's when I finally noticed. The only one that wasn't in the dining hall was Sakura. Huh? Where is Sakura?
Stop talking.
All I know is, if she were here, I wouldn't be. The only reason I went out of my way to join the rest of you was as a safeguard against that threat.
Threat?
Why? Why do you hate her so much? Well,
I mean, I agree that he's wrong, but it's a pretty simple question. Isn't it obvious? Because this makes things unfair.
Unfair?
The game should be fair to all players. The existence of a spy for the Mastermind upsets that balance.
that's a stupid reason.
I agree. Stupid. This is a life or death game, is it not?
It is stupid. You're a stupid idiot. Before you get too far into your argument, maybe you should stop and think things through. Why did the Mastermind reveal that Sakura was the spy to us? They were getting revenge on her, right? Like Monokuma said, an eye for an eye.
However,
That may be part of it, but it's not the whole picture. Revealing that fact was also meant to serve as the next motive the Mastermind wanted to give us. The chaos and confusion born from suspicion. The hatred. You something to say?
Just...
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
In other words, this right here, the fighting, the bickering, is the trap the Mastermind laid for us. Knowing that, will you still stand there and argue like children? That's not what
It's
I'm
not
trying
like
to
I called him a
do.
stupid idiot. Oh.
It's just... I mean, how can I get you guys to believe in Sakura again?
If she really can beat the Mastermind like she said, that'd go a long way in my mind.
Idiot! You'd really ask her to do something so dangerous? What if something terrible happens to her?
It wouldn't matter.
What?
If Sakura were to die, that's one less person for the Mastermind to control. I have no problem with that.
Hold on, Byakuya!
In fact, if she did die, that would settle this entire issue, wouldn't it? It would put the whole problem to rest.
You disgust me. You're a monster. To say something like that, it should have been you. You should have been the one to die.
What?
I should have died? Interesting. Then are you planning to take care of that yourself? Go ahead, try it if you dare. That's how it works here, after all.
What is this?
You think I can't do it? Yikes.
Hina, calm down!
that's right.
This is exactly what the Mastermind wants, and it's exactly what Sakura doesn't want.
What's wrong? Lost your nerve?
I'm leaving. I'll be in my room.
Trembling with anger, Hina ran off.
That stupid cow! How dare she? She should die 1,000 deaths. No, 1,000,000.
So she was just another hysterical little girl. Hardly worth my attention.
Just a second.
It's what other people call having feelings, Byakuya, and all you can do is mock them for it.
What's wrong with that?
Hey,
Friendly word of warning. Someday that attitude is gonna come back and bite you. Hard.
I don't have time to play.
And I will happily elude its attempts.
Yasuhiro was just like,
You know, how about we, eat? Maybe now's not a good time.
Anybody want to hang out?
Free time? We headed back to our rooms one by one. Is there another line there? Whatever, doesn't matter. We left the dining hall, is probably what it said.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, free time. Hey! Alright, hey, let's hang out. Anyone want to hang out?
Anybody want to
Hey,
hang
Byaku, you
out?
want to hang out?
Well, let's see. Yeah, we've only hung out the one time.
I mean, if you want to hang out with him right now, it's a... Maybe check on Kyoko, see if she's over it.
Hey, are we cool now?
It feels like she probably isn't over it, but...
Probably not, but
Worth a try.
worth a shot.
Why did you go to the third floor?
It didn't seem like I could fast travel for whatever reason. I think I can. But
You probably just weren't moused over the waypoint.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's just was they were both over there, so I was like, all right, well, this is actually fine.
Hey, we good? No.
Hey.
Okay.
Do you want to hang out? Oh, cool. Hi.
Anyway,
Busy. I don't have time to waste.
Oh, but,
Okay.
I thought,
Well,
did you want to play bingo ball? Oh,
Hey,
I got a new board,
Hey.
Hey, Byakuya, I really liked how much you were bullying Hina earlier and talking shit about my friend Sakura. Want to hang out about it? Sakura is dangerous, as is Hina.
Curse my need to have content.
You never know when they might strike. Should I talk to this absolute piece of shit for a while?
Content.
Fine, I don't mind allowing you to indulge in my attention. I hope you appreciate this.
Hina should have spat at his feet. That's what I would have done, probably.
Or in his fucking face.
Yeah, that too.
I spent some time with my good friend Byakuya, who's kind of my best friend here. Byakuya and I grew a little closer today.
Full pumpkin.
The opposite of how Hina felt about it.
Full pumpkin from Flavor of Love. Just terrible. What is he?
Oh, here, have some coffee. And he's like, delicious. There's shit in it. Bye.
He probably would like
Probably
this.
would.
Here you go.
This is...
Jesus Christ. You bastard. How did you get your hands on this? Even the collective force of the entire Togami Corporation wouldn't be enough to obtain this gem. I'm going to hold on to this.
So in other words...
Just to be clear, being the ultimate affluent progeny is only one of my many talents.
All the cool people that I liked hanging out with are dead.
Some people think I rely on the care and... Hey, Byaku, you want to compare dicks? It's how I spend time with most of my male friends. Mm-hmm. Some people think I rely on the care and protection of the Togami name. Huh? Is this a monologue or something? Not even... But I don't rely on my family. Rather, I am my family's savior. The Togami Corporation reaches across the world, true, but I will take us to even greater heights. It is expected of me, naturally. After all, even my own family has recognized my ultimate superiority. In other words, even among the Togami family, I am the chosen among the chosen. So much confidence.
Naturally.
And that confidence is justified, I assure you. It comes from the battles I've fought and won. Battles? I am personally worth over $4 billion separate from my Togami family assets.
Cool, man.
How the heck did you make that much money?
In other words...
The stock market.
Oh, he's mining kid coins. This man mining kid coins.
Ah.
Welcome!
Hello, Ruby 5. Welcome to Danganronpa.
Danganronpa. He's played before. I've never played before. we're in love,
Yeah.
and
You look to me as if for confirmation.
and we are post the third trial and hanging out.
The Asian is gaming. Hello. I couldn't tell if that said the Aslan is gaming.
Welcome, welcome.
Ruby 5, hello. Could be a fuck, what's the series called? What the fuck? Chronicles of Narnia. Mm-hmm.
Aslan's here, and it's gaming.
The one thing Aslan never had. Gaming.
PlayStation.
I have more money than even Aslan himself. Surely even someone as simple-minded as you has heard of this technique. What were you streaming, Ruby 5?
So he buys and sells stuff on the stock market, doing everything in a single day. I think that's called...
He's Day Trader Vader.
You're talking about day trading, right? And you were able to make $4 billion doing that?
Well, I first started doing it just to keep myself occupied, and before I knew it, there it was. It's really not a big deal.
You just made it into a big deal, asshole.
I'd say it's a super big deal.
Oh, thank you. I try to do it as accurately as I can, but I literally can't go high enough.
Wait, but are high schoolers even allowed to buy stocks and stuff?
I'm Byakuya Togami. Is that meant to be an explanation? $4 billion is nothing to the Togami Corporation, but for personal use, it's not bad.
What are you buying?
What are you buying?
What are you buying?
You know, I've said it before, I'll say it again. When you first meet Byakuya, I fucking hate his guts, but...
He is so over the top.
Goes on you. Ooh.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for the follow. So now you understand, right? I'm not merely... And I'm saying this moments after he threatened... Did he threaten to kill Sakura?
Yeah.
I think he kind of did.
He's just like, well, she should die.
It's interesting, though. He's an interesting character in that he's, like, so bought into his way of viewing the world.
Yeah.
It's... You know what it kind of reminds me of? Is... It's like an asshole version of Lawrence from Three Houses.
Yeah.
Like, Lawrence's whole thing is he's like...
I am Lawrence
I am Lawrence Hellman Gloucester.
I am nobility. And
Yeah, and at first
but,
he's
I mean,
like...
at least Lawrence
he's
is like...
It would not do
Duty.
for me to spend time with a commoner.
But then you kind of get to know the way he views the world, and you're like... I mean... We just have a fundamental disagreement. But the difference with Lawrence is that he grows to see other sides of it and maybe see that commoners actually are cool people to hang out with and be friends with. And Leone can throw knives better than him. Whereas Byakuya, he's never going to get into a knife-throwing competition with Makoto, as much as I wish he would.
That'd be cool. But
so
yeah.
now you understand, right? I'm not merely the child of modern-day nobility.
You know, Byakuya, maybe we should start calling you the ultimate day trader.
Day Trader Vader.
Fuck! That's the most I've ever liked Makoto. Maybe we should start calling... Yeah, Leone and Lawrence's are really good. Oh, I don't do that anymore. It was too simple, so I got bored of it pretty quickly.
Jeez, do you realize how insulting that sounds to the rest of us?
Of course he does.
Of
He
course,
loves it.
that's how I feel about anything I do. Frankly, life is too easy.
I mean, yeah, for you it is.
I'm pretty glad to be here, to be honest. It's only natural for me to do whatever I want in this world.
Man, he really is confident. We're like worlds apart.
He's...
Galaxies apart.
Because Makoto, as we all know, is just an average high school student like you or I.
Just like you or me.
It's been a while since I mentioned how average I am.
You know what? It's also been a while. Still reeling.
Still reeling from Byakuya's story. I went back to my room. What's that?
I wanted to do, right at the beginning of this whole series of us playing this game, I, in my former barista experience, assigned everybody Starbucks
You were
drinks.
diagnosing them all with Starbucks.
Yes. I can probably still...
Have you reassessed at all?
I might reassess.
I mean, Makoto's still warm milk.
Yes. Kids have warm milk.
Kids temp warm milk.
I mean... Should I do the dead characters?
Let's not bother with the dead characters.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, he's Americano, triple.
He needs a
Around
lot
that.
of caffeine
Yeah.
to do all his fucking day trading.
Mm-hmm.
I think we said he was like a T.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's in a Mint Majesty. He's probably like, oh, can you
They
have,
call
like,
me the Mint Majesty.
can you get a giant Mint Majesty and put like 6 honeys in it, and then I have to stand there like an asshole with my scissors opening up all the packets and squeezing them in? Dreadful. Okay. I think she would just get like a nice cafe misto. You know, she'd get a.
No, I don't know.
Oh, that is when you get a drip coffee, but then you get some steamed milk on top.
Okay.
So just some steamed, 2%, normal, quick.
Did we say pink drink last time, or was that for Sayaka?
Yes, Sayaka we said pink drink. I think Aoi we maybe also said she's swimming, but she's very into sweets, as we learned.
She gets whatever limited like, ooh, the creme brulee latte. I'll take that.
Yeah.
I think she drinks a lot of fraps.
Mm-hmm. I think she probably gets them with like alt milk though, like a soy or a coconut milk. I think she probably is like.
I
well,
think
I got
almond milk for protein.
Almond milk for protein.
I feel like Toko just gets like. I think she just gets like a white chocolate mocha, just something fairly simple, but she just needs the caffeine for her late night writing sprees.
What does Genocide Jack get at Starbucks?
They don't let her in.
She won't put down the scissors.
Ma'am, you can't come in here with those.
You SOB!
I think Genocide Jack.
Strawberries and cream frappuccino.
Okay, sure.
I don't know the vibes. I said it like
something with like a protein.
Right,
booster.
Starbucks doesn't have those protein boosters anymore, but I would say she probably would get like a mocha frap with a banana blended in. And this is great because then everybody who it
Oh,
does
God.
yeah. If the barista is a guy,
God.
the barista is the drink. Oh dear.
Let me open you up.
This was also a good for anybody who's hasn't been watching before and is like, oh, who's dead? Now you know. Now you know who's dead. All right. Well, I have free time.
Oh yeah, I'm assuming you two have played this before. If you are familiar with the characters, that was a very, very dumb observation to make. Come to think of it.
All right, I'm gonna Healy down the hall.
Yeah, Makoto goes
Hey,
to
man,
the
how's it
Mono
going?
machine and gets the Heelys, and he's just like, "These ones are for Makoto. These ones are for Daddy Mac."
All right. Hey.
Oh, you're you again. That's nice.
Toko.
Hey, did our friendship points carry over from when I hung out with Genocide Jack?
Probably not. When are we ever gonna get out of here? Not that I have too much to look forward to if I did get out.
Should I hang on to Toko for a while? You got that like pen or whatever, and like the fax machine. I think. Might be
I
here.
think I'm gonna. I gave her the pen the first time we hung out, so I'll
Oh.
give her the fax machine. What? More pity? Aren't you such a good person, showing me all this pity?
That's right.
Spent some time with Toko.
And it was fine. Oh dear.
Toko looked pretty normal today.
A present. Let's give her.
Hey, are you enjoying that Kokeshi Dynamo I gave your other self?
Just like, oh, that thing? I threw that out. I was wondering who the fuck gave me that.
Worm
Damn
on
it,
a
I only
Who
had
the
one of
Who
those.
the fuck can I give the worm on the string?
I don't know. Let me pull up the gift chart. I'm kind of curious. I feel like Sayaka would like that. Sayaka, I think Junko would like that because it's all the rage on Twitter these days. Like
That's
several
true.
months ago. Maybe like a year ago. Danganronpa gift chart.
What is this? More pity? Do you always give people presents when you pity them?
I already forgot what I was looking at.
You really are a total sucker. Who
Oh, the worm on a string.
likes worm on a string?
Yeah.
Other than everyone. Okay, so she kind of liked it.
Let's see. What was it called?
It's called like snake on a thing. It's like it's not worm on a string. It's like snake something.
I think it is. Oh, this must have been from the fan translation because things are called different things. But shit, where'd it go? I just saw it. Genocide Jack is the only one who loves the Kokeshi. Everybody else hates it.
Right, that makes sense.
Shit, I just saw it. It was something Caterpillar.
Yeah.
Caterpillar Kun. So nobody really likes it. There's a few people who are okay with it. Chihiro liked it.
Okay. Oh, and no conversation with Toko.
Damn.
All right, well.
This is a school announced outside.
We love Chihiro.
Officially, night. Soon the doors to the dining
She's fine.
hall will be locked.
She's out there getting shredded somewhere. She's gonna burst through the school and be like, "Come with me, everybody!" And she picks us all up and we leave.
I want to get stronger. And now I am.
Just tears Monokuma in half.
Nighttime already. Tonight feels somehow uneasy. We still haven't settled things with Sakura. Everyone's in a terrible mood. I just hope nothing happens tonight.
Hey, what if we all go to the warehouse and find a karaoke machine? Really just get it all out there, you know?
When I was a young boy.
After I declined the offer to become a shrimp,
Oh, there's a running storyline.
the tech support lady just decided to drop the issue.
Just refuse to drop the issue.
Oh, refused to drop the issue. The opposite. Once the shrimp idea was dead, she came back suggesting I should become a crab instead. How much can one person love crustaceans? I said no, of course, and she shot back, okay, then how about to make you extra special, you can be a crab that walks sideways and backwards. But how's that any better? I don't want to go sideways or backwards. I want to go forward. I heard her annoyed sigh on the other end of the line. Then she said, you just don't see the splendor of the crab. Haven't you ever heard of the tale of the crab and the monkey? Of course I'd heard of it. I know all about it. But so what? The crab beats the monkey, but it's just some legend. Hardly relevant to our greed-obsessed modern society. Sure, monkeys still show up in movies and stuff from time to time, but not crabs.
You gotta go on
Monkey-themed
Twitter.
clothes are sweeping the fashion world, but the crab doesn't stand a chance, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, friends are fucking crab. They got crab madness. Crab obsessed.
Every time I go on Twitter and something terrible is happening to a horrible person, I see those crabs and I say, nice.
What I'm saying is, crabs have no place in today's lightspeed world. Do your market research, lady. Which is why I chose the always popular bear image.
That's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
There's a lot of Monokuma voice to do at once. Oh.
Oh, boy.
Good morning, everyone.
What?
I just feel like some shit's gonna pop off.
Beautiful day.
You know?
At Hope's Peak?
I need to do something about Sakura. I better go to the dining hall and talk to the others about it one more time.
How the fuck did that happen? Ooh-ah!
Oh boy.
Huh? Was that someone screaming? I think it came from the dining hall.
Oh,
Heelys,
boy.
away! Makoto, we got a big problem, man!
What?
Just big problem, man. Huge problem.
Guys!
I have news. Some terrible news.
We got a huge problem.
What's wrong? Look! Hiro's finger shook as he pointed.
Hina! Are you okay? What happened?
She killed her. Genocide Jill killed Hina.
You gotta be kidding.
No. She's not dead. Open your eyes. No way she's dead.
Why? What happened? Well, Toko and Hina just all of a sudden they were yelling and then they knocked the pepper off the table. And that led to a sneeze?
Her giant balloons are a little too perfect, aren't they? I might be flat, but at least mine are real. Look at my shapely collarbone. Doesn't it just totally set you on fire?
And my giant tongue.
Anyway, you totally non-adorable boys, just get her out of my sight, okay? Or else. I'll start cutting and cutting and cutting and indulging myself for who knows how long.
We've had, things have been too good with Genocide Jill recently.
Yeah.
We've been having a little too much fun with her. Sometimes you forget that she is a complete monster.
Yeah, she does murder
But she's so funny.
men and boys.
She's so funny, though.
She's just a breath of fresh air. Because she's voiced by my friend, Chie Satonaka. So I'm just like, hey, it's my friend.
Okay, then let's get Hina to the nurse's office. Come on, Hiro, help me. Sure thing.
Exactly.
I think it's what she was going for. Like an ambulance.
Genocide Jack's abrasive laugh chased us out of the room as we carried Hina away.
Aw, thanks.
We're fucking
I played
nerd losers.
motherfuckers. I played Persona 4 Golden earlier this year, like a couple months ago, and I enjoyed it quite a bit.
Chie's great. I was very surprised to learn after I played it that a lot of people are not such big fans of Chie.
But her kicks, though.
Her kicks, her bouncing.
She has meat gum. You
The
hang
way
out with her,
that she will be
gives you
like,
meat
I'll
gum.
handle this, and then she just kicks somebody into space.
Yes, it's so good.
It's great.
That's only in Golden, though. Maybe the haters haven't played Golden.
Maybe.
By the time I finished taking care of Hina's injury in the nurse's office, she seemed to have finally regained her composure.
Thank you.
Are you sure you're feeling better?
Yeah, it really was just a scratch.
But still, that was super close. If I hadn't yelled out, you'd be dead right now. It's all thanks to me, you know?
Yeah, well, 1,000 thanks to you, sir.
Great work.
So sarcastic. That just makes you sound even more hostile. Hey, Hina, what the heck happened?
Oh, we just got into a fight, and I lost my temper and flew off the handle.
I feel like it's been like 20 hours of gameplay since we last had to do one of those reactions in a conversation.
It's true.
What a weird feature.
Let me guess, the fight was because of Sakura?
At first, I tried to just ignore it. If you let jerk buttholes get to you all the time, you'll never have time left to live your life. Man, that's so true. But she wouldn't let it go, so I just... Without thinking about it, I felt like I wanted to punch her like a dozen times.
Serious?
A dozen punches isn't really without thinking.
When things got out of
And
hand...
when things got out of hand, Genocide Jack got sorry for interrupting, Hina. Genocide Jack got loose, right?
It's my own fault, but I just couldn't take it anymore.
Pepper on the table.
Because-
Ridiculous.
Because she was saying all these terrible things about my friend, you know?
Before I knew it, Hina's eyes started welling up with tears. And just as the tears were on the brink of spilling over, the door to the nurse's office burst open. I thought the door was going to fly off its hinges.
It's Sakura, and she missed really terribly. Phew. Oh, sorry. I thought this was the headmaster. All right, I'll try again. I'll go up back
Oh,
upstairs.
we disconnected again.
Aw.
Hold on.
My good joke.
Connecting to chat. Oh,
Are we back?
starting.
Starting?
I know we're reconnected when I see me leaning in at the camera. Let me restart the bot. Oh, no. Oh, that's fun. Okay. Panic basket.
Panic basket.
I think we're there.
Think we're back? And we're back, and we're back, and we 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 back.
There we go.
And we back.
I always know it's working when I see myself like this on the webcam. Okay. Whoops, not that.
Streamlabs. And we're back, and we're back.
Gotta restart the dang bot again.
Gotta restart the dad bot.
Whoop. There we go.
Oh, I didn't need to, I'll repeat my good joke, which was,
Oh, yeah.
I thought the door was gonna fly off its hinges, and I said, well, it's probably Sakura, and she's bursting in, like, and then, oh, I thought this was the headmaster. Well, okay, well, I'll go back upstairs.
I got the wrong door.
Sorry to bother everybody.
Wait,
but
Hina?
she is here.
Hina, what are you doing here?
I can't do the Sakura voice at all.
Hina. Sakura! You're hurt. What happened? Damn, she kicked down the door. Damn. No.
Did it say kick down the door? I thought it was gonna fly off its hinges, but it didn't.
Okay. It's just... Oh, nothing. It's not a big deal. Makoto, hero, what's the meaning of this?
It wasn't me, it was Genocide Jill. It's all that demented murderous fiend's fault.
Great job, man. To hurt Hina. Damn you. To leave me alone, but hurt her.
Kind of sansing right now.
She is sans a little bit. I mean, I keep thinking about it whenever they show the shot of her and Monokuma fighting, is she has that one blue eye.
Oh yeah, she did.
She's fucking sans. What is this?
Ah!
I'm okay, really. It's just a scratch.
No forgiveness.
Unforgivable.
I can't forgive this.
Oh my god. Hero, if you want to hate someone, hate me. If you want to hurt someone, hurt me.
I don't hate you exactly.
I can't forgive this.
Why?
Somebody save me! Hiro nearly tripped over himself as he ran screaming out of the nurse's office. But just a second later...
Trying to think who this might be. I think this is probably Kyoko, I'm guessing.
What's all this noise about?
Which I
Very
meant
good.
for you to read it, but that's fine.
Kyoko stood in the doorway of the nurse's office, taking Hiro's spot in the room.
I gather that something happened?
Kyoko, please, you have to stop Sakura!
You don't need to stop me. I'm okay. I'm not going to do anything. I'm drawing a line right here and now.
Drawing a line?
Gotta make a fucking statement. Wait, Sakura!
Hina sprang into action, leaving the nurse's office to chase after Sakura. The only ones left were... So, we good?
Hi.
Kyoko? Are you still mad? Yeah, I figured.
It's fine.
I love that line read. It's fine.
Huh?
About that issue we discussed earlier. It doesn't matter anymore.
Then, do you forgive me for not being able to talk about it?
I'm ready on the awe button.
You could have told me about Sakura and Monokuma fighting, but you stayed quiet. You were only thinking of Sakura, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? You didn't want to confuse anyone until you could talk to her and be sure of what you saw. That's what you were thinking, and that's why you didn't tell me, right?
Yeah.
To think like that?
I wouldn't have expected such arrogance from you.
What?
Because
Ultimately, that means you don't trust me.
No, that's not it.
Why didn't you tell her earlier? Why didn't you tell her?
Because it's impossible to tell her?
Why didn't you tell her though?
Okay,
You should have told her.
wasn't mine to tell.
You should have told her.
I probably should have told her, but I didn't tell her.
But if that's how you feel, I can't really change your mind. I'm sorry.
that's fine.
It's fine.
That's fine.
I've already forgotten about it. Besides,
And
I may have overreacted.
Blushing.
Ooh, she's blushing.
Huh?
anyway,
Anyway, It's over and done with. Like I said, let's just forget about it.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. That issue we discussed doesn't matter anymore. I want to talk to you about something else.
No!
Oh, no!
Mash, mash, mash. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here.
Ah, we already had this conversation! I'm sorry! I fucked up!
Careful. Careful. Why? You just have to select the other. Again, pointless feature. Adds nothing. Glad they cut it in the next game.
What is it you wanted to talk to me about?
Actually, I'd like you to come somewhere with me. I have business there.
I wonder if it feels like they were just a little, like, nervous about having it be so much dialogue
And not enough.
like, player input that they were
Yeah.
like, let's just pull it back a little.
Maybe.
Sometimes the player has to pick where the... But yeah, it doesn't add anything.
Just come with me and you'll find out.
It doesn't really take away, at least, but it's just like, okay.
I guess, but
Shall we go?
with her typical indifference, Kyoko turned and walked away, setting a brisk pace. Kyoko! I hurried to catch up to her. I ran as fast as my little legs could carry me. She walked ahead in silence, and in silence I chased her. And eventually we arrived. Mixed bath? The dressing room? So this something else you mentioned.
Indeed.
That's right. It has to do with alter ego.
But you said we didn't need alter ego anymore.
Wrong.
I didn't say we didn't need her. I just said she had done her job. Besides, it's not us that needs alter ego. She has business with us.
Huh?
Right.
Alter ego asked me to bring others to come see her. Apparently she has something she wants to ask us.
Alter ego wants to ask us something?
Correct.
Yeah, talk to the laptop. Talk to alter ego. That's rude. It's our friend.
We are friends.
Yeah.
Hello? Oh, so it's just the two of you? Kyoko and Makoto?
Kyoko's fingers glided across the keyboard.
Damn, we typed it again.
Shit.
Is 2 not enough? No, it's okay. 2 should be plenty.
But what is it she wants to ask us?
Let's find out, shall we?
Kyoko typed in the question.
Sorry, when I see narration that pointless, my brain shuts down.
What did you want to ask us? Oh yeah, so I'd like you to take me somewhere you can connect me to the school network.
What?
Kyoko and I quickly glanced at each other, as quickly as her fingers typed. She replied,
Why?
It's a lot of keyboard noises to type Y.
Well, you said my job was done, right? But to just stop here, saying I finished my work, I don't want that. I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here. That's what Master would want too. So, to help everyone else, to solve the mystery of this school, the only way I can help is if you connect me to this school's network.
but if you did that, that's basically suicide. I'm positive the mastermind would find out about it. They'd find you and they'd... You agree, right, Kyoko?
I realize how dangerous it could be, but still, I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So, it's okay. If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid.
I couldn't help but get lost in that voice. It was just too committed, too admirable, too fragile.
Hey,
You remember what you asked before, Makoto? You asked what the difference is between a person and a program, right?
Yeah.
Certainly.
When I talk to Alter Ego, I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question. I think maybe that's a question even the program's creator can't answer. But I can say this.
Correct.
There's no question that Alter Ego is our friend.
Kyoko.
To be honest, I didn't want Alter Ego to push herself anymore. Because if we take any more risks, the mastermind really will notice it. But
Makoto.
let's do it, Makoto. Let's connect Alter Ego to the network.
But...
Hey,
She's our friend, so I want to take her feelings into consideration. And she says that she wants to fight alongside her friends.
now.
If you were in her place, could you just sit by and do nothing in this situation? If you saw everyone else fighting and doing their best, could you just look the other way? Or would you stand up? Stand up tall next to everyone else and tell them you're their friend.
Sorry, I got distracted. I noticed that my soundboard, all the buttons are out of order, and I just realized why it is. It's because, remember I was telling you, it used to literally just pull all the files from the sounds folder and just in order make a button for each one. But then I changed it to use that JSON file. Now it's all out of order and it's bothering me. It's not important right now. It's just for some reason my one sound. It looks like that's the only one that's out of order. Oh no, there's a few others. Anyway, this isn't interesting. Moving on.
Hey, are you guys fighting? If it's about me, please don't.
I want to believe in myself.
Go ahead. I want to be able to say, I know I can do this.
Leave it to me.
So please, let me try.
Listen.
And besides, there's one place where the mastermind might not notice.
One place?
That's right.
Remember? There's another place besides here where there's no surveillance camera.
Oh, you mean the place where I got my fucking head smashed in for going there? That's it. The secret room you told me about. We know the mastermind doesn't pay attention to that room. I definitely remember there was no surveillance camera in there.
And I do believe you can connect to the network from there. I remember seeing an Ethernet port on the wall, I was going to say. However, just because there's no camera there doesn't mean there's no danger. There's no way to be sure that the mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow. We'll also have to move Alter Ego, and the mastermind may spot us going into the secret room. If they pick up on any of this, then it's all over.
You're right.
That's what we have to do.
But despite all that, I still think we need to try.
Correct.
Because that's our best chance of finding any new clues.
Kyoko, in that case, will you let me carry her? There's no way you could hide him with what... There's no way you could hide her with what you're wearing, right? So let me do it.
It's true.
Okay then, I'll leave it to you. Thank you.
So then,
Then let's get started. It's gonna be a little cramped for you, Alter Ego. Bear with us, okay?
It's fine, I'm literally a laptop. We started packing her up right away. I closed the laptop and stuffed it underneath my jacket. It blended in perfectly with my weird rectangular abs.
It tickles!
Shh, you can't talk right now. Also, what? We're gonna move you to another room. Until we get there, you have to be absolutely silent, okay?
Understood. Your command has been implemented.
Good. To have her react like a machine like that all of a sudden, I didn't know how to react.
Makoto.
In their secret room, there are a bunch of different cables in one of the desk drawers.
I love the idea that the mastermind like clonks Makoto and is like clearing everything out, opens the drawers, and it's like,
Cables.
the cables are... I can leave the cables. That doesn't really matter.
So there might be a network cable in there?
However,
Assuming the mastermind hasn't taken it already.
Well, all we can do is go in and check for ourselves.
it's true.
Agreed. Let's head to the secret room.
I did forget to say hi to Dad when I reactivated him. That's embarrassing.
Father, hello.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's the second floor of Hope's Peak. Yeah, okay. Boys.
Boy, oh boy, I sure do have to take a wicked...
Hey, Makoto. Are you sure all the documents are gone?
Oh.
I refuse to believe you.
In my mind, Makoto was
Go ahead
pretending
and check
to have
again.
to go to the bathroom.
What?
Listen to me.
Just hurry up and go, and make sure you don't run off. I'm gonna wait right here.
Oh, I get it. She's acting. She was so forceful I thought I made her mad again somehow.
Just a second.
Are you just standing there? Hurry up and go.
Okay, I'm going.
So then,
Be thorough. I'm counting on you.
With your weird rectangular abs.
What is she acting for?
Because the idea is that if the mastermind is watching them right now, they don't want the mastermind to realize, like, why would they be going in right now? If the documents are all gone, Makoto knows that. But if Kyoko is
she's like, I don't believe you.
I don't believe you. Go in and be thorough. Then the mastermind will see that and be like, damn, Kyoko's being real rude to Makoto.
Mm-hmm. I see.
mean.
I
Oh, dick.
see. I get it. I understand the plan now.
Now I understand. Okay, first we have to find a network cable.
Just a mini game of like sorting through cables and untangling them.
According to Kyoko, there should be a bunch of cables in this drawer.
Unbelievable.
Found it. This is a network cable, right? Now we just have to connect Alter Ego, I said out loud. I immediately got to work. I
Oh
pulled
god,
out the
Makoto
laptop
has to
and
plug in an
connected
Ethernet port. Oh, Christ.
Several years later. And that should do it. That sure took you a while. What
Yeah.
the fuck is wrong with you?
I think it worked. Just leave the rest to me. I'll swear I'll find something. I might even be able to connect to the outside world. If I can, I'll see if I can call for help. So please just wait a little while longer. Just hold tight and put your faith in me.
As I was about to leave, I decided to leave her with one last thing. No matter what, we're gonna get out of here. You and all the rest of us as friends.
Friends. Even me? Thank you, Makoto.
So no one told you life was gonna be this way.
How'd it go?
Well, it went okay, but all the documents were gone just like I told you.
Very
I'm
convincing.
acting.
I plugged in the computer I didn't plug, the documents weren't, there were no plugs or documents.
Makoto's just like,
I did it.
Did.
My reply was an unintentional mix of acting and real feelings.
correct.
I see. Then there's nothing left for us here.
Goodbye.
Before I knew it, Kyoko was walking away. She wasn't acting anymore, that much was for sure. Kyoko,
What?
so we're just gonna split up?
What is that?
Of course. I have no reason to stay with you at this point.
But I have free time, and I have,
just going through the bag.
a scarab brooch? Do you like that? Well, maybe, but isn't that a little too direct?
Should I hesitate and fumble for something to say? You're so high maintenance.
That's not what I meant. I just had more I wanted to talk to you about. Like, what are you gonna do about Sakura?
It's true.
Well, something has to be done, it's true.
However,
But the way things are right now, there's no way to persuade anyone. They don't have the mind to listen.
Yeah.
Then what should we...
so
If we can find some new clue, that would likely change the situation. That's all we can hope for right now.
Which is why Alter Ego...
correct.
All we can do is wait and believe in our friends.
You're right. That's our only option. We parted ways and I headed back to my room. For a free time? Oh, I'm kind of tired. So I laid down in bed. Maybe it was because of the stress of moving Alter Ego and how heavy it was with my weak little arms. But I was way more tired than I realized. So before long at all, Sam had to do Monokuma voice again. I had completely dozed off. My savior! Huh? The sharp sound of the doorbell pierced my sleepy haze and pulled me back to the real world.
Makoto.
Makoto, get out here.
Kyoko, what's going on?
Hina just came to see me, and she was white as a ghost. It sounds like something's happened.
What? As soon as I heard those words, my heart started to beat a little faster. I suddenly found myself wide awake.
She said for us to come to the rec room.
The rec room? Okay, let's hurry.
Makoto! Kyoko!
Hina, what's wrong?
Something's not right. In the rec room.
What's inside? There was a window on the rec room door and I hurried to look inside. And when I did... Sakura? Is she unconscious? She's sitting up in the chair like she's bowing her head.
Hey,
What's going on? Did something happen to her? I was just walking past and I happened to notice her through the window, but I couldn't get the door open. I tried knocking, I tried calling her name, but she wouldn't respond. So what should we do? What are we gonna do?
anyway,
First of all, we need to get into that rec room. But the door's locked,
But the door's
right?
locked, right? And if we break in, we'll be violating school regulations.
We're going to force our way in.
I just said...
The door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room door doesn't have a lock.
Huh? Then why...
It feels like the door is pressing up against something inside the room. Is it the chair?
Chair?
in other words,
Either way, this door isn't locked, which means, as far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply. Well, hold on. Let me check the regulations.
Kyoko breaks open the door and Monokuma immediately like pops out with a shotgun. Uh-oh!
Attempting to break into locked room is prohibited. Okay.
indeed.
Let's smash the window. That should be the fastest way. Okay, I'll go get something to break with. Wait, right here.
Inside the rec room, Sakura still hadn't moved an inch. She's just unconscious, right? Is she okay? I mean, it's Sakura, so I'm sure. Kyoko didn't reply. There was only silence. But that silence didn't last long.
Here! I found a broom! In the classroom! Use it!
Makoto,
You can handle this, right, Makoto?
Please.
Come on,
You're a
please
boy.
hurry!
Okay, you two, stand back! Aiming directly at the window, all it took was one solid hit. The window shattered into 100 pieces, scattering across the rec room floor. I stuck my hand through the now open window and started jostling the chair leaning against the door. The chair's pretty heavy, but if I can just... I pushed on it with all my strength and finally the knob turned. Sakura! I ran up to her as fast as I could. But the moment I laid my hand on her... all I felt was cold death. I could only feel the last lingering warmth of a living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body. And then...
A body has been discovered after a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like. The class trial will begin.
Well, that's the before we continue the dialogue. That is the school life or daily life, I think, segment of chapter 4.
Mm-hmm.
My question is, should we keep going? We started at 7. It's 9:44 right now.
Do we want to keep going until the investigation starts?
I'm good with that.
Okay. Oh man, Hina. Huh?
Sakura's dead. She's really dead.
I heard Hina talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward. I could only look on, at Sakura's dead body.
We didn't make it in time. It's happened again.
Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wondered, was she confirming that Sakura really was dead? Checking for a pulse or a reaction?
I have to go get them. I have to go get the others.
On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room. And I... Why? Why did this have to happen? That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over again.
I need to examine Sakura's body.
I just stood there motionless behind her while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there unable to do a thing, time just passed. And after I don't know how long...
I got everyone.
Ogre?
Oh, so she's dead, huh?
Sakura's been killed? I see.
As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began.
Just a second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means.
Sakura was murdered, and by someone in this very room. Is that what you were going to say?
No. Whoever killed her, it's not just someone in this room. It was one of you. Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, one of you killed Sakura.
You're accusing us before we've even begun the investigation?
I don't need to investigate anything. Because you hated her. You hated the sight of her. One of you did it. I know it.
I think this might be Kyoko.
You know it?
Oh. I should have known. It does that when the character's not in the conversation yet.
Jeez, I didn't know your power level would increase by that much just by getting mad.
What are you doing here?
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to hand out my little murder flyer. And don't get so mad, Miss Asahina, or you're gonna ruin that lewd little face of yours. Now then, with that,
Hold on. There's something I want to ask you.
Huh?
It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura.
Uh-huh.
Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again and then...
Then I killed her? Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to a most regrettable end without even getting the chance to finish things with me. Which, thank God for that, it saved me the trouble of having to go through with our little fight. 'Cause even for someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that. I gotta tell you, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she'd violated a rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her. So I don't know who it was, but whoever the Blackened is this time, I owe you one.
You owe them one?
Oopsie. Before you get all pissy-potty at me, you better figure out who did it first. 'Cause I mean, your lives are all on the line, right?
What the hell? He owes them one? I hate him. I hate this whole thing.
Well, I, for one, am glad it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind, after all.
How can you say that now?
Sorry, I don't have time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura.
Anyway,
Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead.
Then let's decide who will stand guard this time.
I'll do it.
Hina?
I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura.
Okay, then Hina is guard number 1, but we need one more. Kyoko, that's you.
Me?
You're always a thorn in my side. This time, just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order.
My eyes rolled.
An
Fell forward in
order?
My head.
that's fine.
Fine. I'll stay behind.
Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we?
Hold on! Before that, there's something I want to say.
Which is...
Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene.
How do you mean? An autograph from Byakuya in a roundabout way? What roundabout way? What?
One of you killed Sakura! I won't let someone like that come anywhere near her.
Don't be stupid. Our lives are in just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate. His voice actor was doing voice clips as a Get Out the Vote effort in November. Ah.
I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her.
That sounds fun.
Even if it means I have to use force, you're not getting in here.
Got into a clip saying he virtually autographs an autograph book of
Oh,
mine.
cute.
I need to hear some of those clips. Everyone get out there and vote.
For
Well,
somebody.
whoever you want. It doesn't really affect me either way. Because I, Byakuya Togami, will lead us into the future. Well, it appears... I mean, we know that he, in his opinion...
He's gonna be like...
Well, I was just saying that he's like the secret society that the Togami is part of that actually rules the world. Mm-hmm. Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time. How about a compromise? I won't ask you to let all of us in. Just let me. You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway.
Nope, don't really care. I'd rather spend my time in coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyway.
And you, Hero, do you really object? If you're gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care?
It's all clear.
Then it's decided.
Nothing's decided!
Calm down.
I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree to his request.
Yeah, you don't want this all to be on Makoto. I mean, he's good, but...
Hey,
We have to find out who killed Sakura.
correct.
For those of us still alive, and to honor Sakura's memory. Fine, I guess that's okay. No matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her.
Naturally, who would want to touch a filthy dead body?
Listen.
That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Everyone, keep this in mind. If we can't uncover Sakura's killer, all of us face execution.
Finding out who killed Sakura. It's not a matter of hoping we can do it. If we want to survive, we have to do it. It's a kind of hopeless hope.
Yeah, probably. I mean, we're pretty far into it.
We have to do it.
That's true, he did, because he hung up the body. Mm-hmm. What a piece of shit. Do you want to stop here, then?
Yeah, I do want to read the Monokuma file real quick.
Okay. The victim was Sakura... Oh, yeah. We have established a precedent where I don't need to do the voice for these. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There is evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted.
Okay.
However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood.
I figured poison was going to come into it.
Why? Because of all the talking about poison?
Yeah.
Hey,
All right.
Should we just save it here?
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
I need to
You haven't
save
saved yet.
I haven't saved yet. Ah!
Sometimes I forget that I can't just go and do computer things while you're actively doing buttons. And
Just
then
the quick double
the
save.
double, the old doubler. Mm-hmm. They call us the old doublers.
So, well,
Yeah, so that's that for today. I mean, when will be? I probably can't do tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I can. Well, here, let me see, because I might be recording.
we'll be recording.
Nobody has said anything yet. We might be back tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
We might be back Thursday, or Wednesday rather. Fuck. It's Sunday. What am I saying? We might be back tomorrow. We can probably be back Tuesday.
Okay.
Wednesday's probably also fine.
Mm-hmm.
Thursday is Thanksgiving. So, even though we won't have much going on, a lot of people probably will. So,
Yeah.
probably better not to stream on Thanksgiving. So, any of the next 3 days, we'll probably be back to investigate
We'll be
the
okay.
tragic death of Sakura.
Oh, good night. Yeah, I did. You know what? The way her body was positioned, I kind of was like, oh, did she just drink poison?
Yes, thanks for being here. There's
Anyway, it doesn't
thank
appear
you for
to
the
be
follow.
that way. Thank you for
Rubes5.
following. Thanks for joining us.
Got my Twitter. Got podcasts. We got a Secret Life of the American Teenager podcast and a Kyle XY podcast with my brother. 0 to 0, where we watched Who Wants to Be a Superhero. Now we're watching the DCEU superhero movies. Those are all there on the Linktree link. So check those out if you're interested.
On Twitter.
And let's end it with my favorite new sound clip.
Thumbs up for that.
A little carbonation, and I'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for watching.